Good morning. Hello. Hope it's working. I think it is. How's everybody doing? Welcome to the live stream on this Saturday morning. We're gonna play a little bit of Euro Truck Simulator. I just want to get some more money here in the game. Hello, Finale. How are you doing? Good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening. It depends on where you are, right? I am in Florida, so it's good morning to me. I'm pretty good, man. How about yourself, dude? Let's check a new job. I am thinking Germany right now. Yes. I'm in Germany, Cologne, Germany. Let's find a price per distance. No, it's just overall price. Denmark. Hey, Isaac. On Saturdays, I go a little bit later. Sometimes I don't come online at all, but I try to be online like if I can on Saturdays. Choosing where we're gonna go. We can go to Sweden again. But maybe Denmark is gonna be a little better because we got a better price ratio per mile. We're gonna take this one. We're gonna go to Denmark. Or that's Sweden also. I think that's Sweden. Yeah, it says S. I think S is for... Oh, this is DK, so Denmark, yeah. Go there. Nothing. I just started Car Wheel. Literally choosing my first place to deliver. Let me see, from updates from yesterday, I think the only update is I moved the camera a little bit farther behind. Just a tiny bit. So you can kind of see a little bit of my passenger side now. The dices. And because I moved back a little bit, you can see the ceiling of the truck here. Because I didn't like the fact that it was zoomed in right about here in the vertical. So you couldn't see the dices rolling. And also it just looked like I had an open, window here when I do have a ceiling in the car. I think it's just a little better the way it is right now. Oh, nice, Oliver, you're Danish. So we're going to Denmark right now. Oh, no need for sorries, Isaac. I try to live stream on Saturdays if I can. So this is a sim, yes, it is a sim. You're not tripping. The simulator, yes. Oh, and I got some other news here on the truck front. As you can see, the truck is the same, but the number here, I don't know if you can read the number, but it's a 540. So I improved the engine a little bit because I changed the transmission also. So now I have a 6-speed transmission in this truck. So now I go first, as you can see here on my cluster, right? Number 1, then 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So the truck in the game also has 6-speed and a reverse. Obviously, it needs to have a reverse, right? Alright, so let's go. We're going to Denmark, so I gotta get the load first, the cargo. So let's get the engine started. Oh, it was raining when I stopped. Start the engine. Am I in the studio? Yes, I'm in my home office. What city am I in right now? I'm in Cologne, Germany. Well, thank you, Matul. So we are in Germany, and we're headed out to Denmark. You're Danish. Yes. So where do we have to go from here? Oh, there. Obviously, you can't go to the left. Yeah, I know. I'm in real life. The car interior is very real. The only thing that's not real here is that I'm playing a game. Do I own every map DLC? Not on this ETS. I have all the DLCs for the ATS version. For the American Truck Simulator, I have all the DLCs. I need to buy, I think, the Balkans. There's a few DLCs that I didn't get yet. What car am I driving? I'm driving a truck. It's a Volvo FH16 540R. We're gonna get some Legos. Yeah. No, we're not gonna go to Sweden. We're going to Denmark. Is Lego Danish or Swedish? I think it's Swedish, right? Have you got Greece? I don't think I have Greece. I don't think so. Which game? This is called Euro Truck Simulator, ETS2 short. Wait a minute, let me check the map here, because sometimes it makes me go on weird turns to go to my destination, and I think it's doing that. Oh, it's telling me to go back. Yeah, I think my destination was right here where I was. I hate when I do that. I think we're gonna do something not right. But there's no cars behind me. I can see on my rear view mirror. Gonna kind of, I don't want to increase my trip unnecessarily. I'm not holding anything yet. I'm gonna get the cargo. I don't know what I'm gonna get. I forgot. I chose that on the map and I just kind of forgot. Oh, Denmark. Ooh, my mistake. I don't know why. I really thought it was from Sweden. There's a guy building a Volvo with Legos. And I don't know, that kind of triggered me to really think that it was from Sweden. How many monitors do I have? I have 3 TVs here. So I have the one you're seeing, and I have 2 others on my side here. It was at the same company. Huh. Am I using my own truck? Yes. Where can you play this game on? I think it's only available on PC as of right now. I do have a little bit more horsepower now in this truck. I nearly pulled the trigger buying the new, I think it's, I forgot, FH22, I don't know. I'm not good with names. Okay, freight market. So we're going to that Denmark. 60 bucks per mile. That's pretty good. Not the best, not the worst. There's the truck. I can see it on my left window. What is it called? It's called Euro Truck Simulator, ETS for short. ETS2, which is 10 years old now, 11 years old. Now, this is annoying to me sometimes. Like, I just delivered that boat. You see right here, this boat? I just delivered. And I have to take these cars here to Denmark. When I chose the new job, I didn't pay attention that it was right here. So I drove off and I had to come back. But it was right beside, one next to the other. Matul, why not work as a trucker? Because I have a full-time job. I work from home and I get a lot more money doing that. And I can play and I, stay safe home. I don't have to deal with weird people on the road. I just drive any way I want, crash and hang out with you guys. So if I press this button, it's gonna connect. You got a new PC and your ETS2 still lags. Ah, man, yeah. Dude, ETS is so poorly optimized. I wish they really overhauled the optimization of the game. My computer here, so you don't feel bad, man. My computer is a 9950X 3D, so pretty much the top of the line CPU nowadays for gaming. Paired with a 4090, which is the second best GPU one can afford, and it's still running at 60 FPS in triple 4K. Farmer, yes, I do play American Truck Simulator sometimes. In fact, I do have about 1,000 hours on ATS, and I only have 40 hours here on ETS. That's why I'm still like building my empire. Like, I just bought this truck this last week, and I just improved my shifter, my transmission in the truck for a 6-speed. Yeah, no, I can't read the chat while driving in real life, JTS, and that's the real thing why I'm driving here, so I can read the chat and hang out with you guys. You gotta know how to work the specs, Shade 808. So how do I work the specs to make a triple 4K game that's poorly optimized to run better? You have a 4060. Yeah, the 4060 is going to be struggling a little bit, but I suppose you can run this game with lower settings. Oh yeah, no, I'm not complaining. 60 FPS here for American Truck Simulator is fine. It's just annoying that, like, Assetto Corsa, even Forza Horizon, I can play Forza Horizon in 4K here in all 3 monitors, and it's running about 100 FPS. So it's like ETS and ATS are just very poorly optimized. But yes, running 4K at 60 here in this game, it's fine. It's no complaint at all. I'll check it out, Farmer. Oops, hope that guy doesn't crash onto me. Yeah, man. Yes, sometimes, well, Monday through Friday is, like, I always live stream. Saturdays and Sundays, whenever I can. And it's not every weekend that I can. Now, Michael, yes, it might be overkill, but if you try to run 4K on triple, you're gonna see what I'm talking about. Yeah, it's just a poor optimization, but yeah, it's slowly getting better. I agree with you, Shade. And I'm not throwing shade on them, no pun intended here. It's just that, you know, one would wish that eventually, with over 10 years, they would work a little bit on their optimization. Yeah, I can play some Assetto Corsa later. Some Assetto Corsa. Maybe after. I would just want to grind a little bit more here. I just want to play this game, you know. We'll see. We'll see which one. Cartwheel. Uncle T, they might see that. That's true, man. How do you do 4K in this game? You just select 4K settings and run your 4K monitor or TV. How do you get your Volvo to control the game? Arduinos. Hello, David. How did you connect the steering wheel? Mr. Green, if you go to my channel on the Red app, you'll be able to find a very detailed tutorial specifically for the steering wheel. So it will teach you how to do the steering wheel on a Fanatec, but it works with other brands as well. Yeah, it kind of goes in line, Michael, but you don't have to. I mean, you can buy like a car set up for about $700. $300 in car parts and another $400 you'll need in material like hardware, wood, metal, carpet, Arduinos. It's not that expensive. But don't crash, but I think it will. I'm gonna miss my turn. My turn was right here. Great, didn't miss it. That is true, Shade, and I hope they launch this soon. Thank you, David. Where is this? I'm in Florida in real life, and right now I'm leaving Germany towards Denmark. How do you get the real speedometer to react to the game? That was with Arduinos, man. Arduino Uno with the CAN bus shield will do miracles. So you are able to run a code in your Arduino that will emulate the car's, data and just send it over. Well, thank you, Michael. Yeah, Michael, I know. It's annoying. I have to say red app. Michael, thank you so much. Michael Duran Flores, thank you for the flower, man. I really appreciate that. Yes, SimHub is also the other part that's necessary, Isaac. So there's two main components, or actually more. There's more components. I'm not gonna super simplify, but yes, I do use the clutch, Dennis. So the thing is, you need an Arduino Uno. That's the programmable part. The CAN bus shield is what allows you to use the Arduino to communicate with your car gauge. You need a program to run the code in the Arduino so it will translate things into CAN bus language. So, for instance, the RPMs and the time, those are all numbers that are sent like hundreds of times a second to the cluster, and the cluster decodes those and turns into like actual information. Then you need SimHub. SimHub will, on the computer, grab the data from the game. Like, the game knows that I'm driving at, I don't know, about 45 miles an hour right now, and it will send, like, I'm driving at 50 or 45, and then the Arduino will say, okay, 45 means A0059CF0, whatever. It's a bunch of codes. It looks random, but they're not. And that will translate here. But, no, English is not my native language. Deutscher Christian? No, my native language is Portuguese. I was born in Brazil and I live here in the US. I'm an American citizen, but I am a Brazilian-born person. You got an ignition and turn stock work. Oh, that's nice, man. Turn stock, I think it's a very underrated part of ATS and ETS. It's very necessary, and it brings an immersion to a whole new level. And the wiper stock. Those two things combined, they really up your game in terms of immersion. You'd fall asleep playing EBIS? Which one is that? What about power steering? Is the car cranked? I'm not following your question, man. Sorry. This is fun to you, Dylan? Oh, heck yeah. This is a lot of fun to me. I'd be pretty dumb if this was not fun to me. And I'd be here, like, driving, building. Like, I spent hours and hours building and programming and making a tutorial for you guys to follow. That'd be pretty silly, right? And I understand, if it's not fun to you, dude, I respect that. I am Brazilian. I don't watch football. I'm not a big soccer fan. Funny, but I'm not. Oh, thank you, OG Puncher. Hey, Jackson, your boy. Welcome back to the live stream. Well, I'm leaving Germany right now, and I'm on my way to Denmark. Which is a first. I've never been to Denmark in real life or in the game. So that's going to be a first for all of us. Am I in a real car but playing a simulator? No, I'm in a real car interior in my home office playing a simulator. But there's no car here. Is that an 850 interior? No, this is the Volvo S60R, the P2 platform. The 850s are P80s. Pretty cool too, but this is a P2 platform. The 2005 till 2009 interior, but it's very similar to the 2001 to 2004 also. Natalia, you get the ding. Let me get to you the ding, because I think you need the ding. That's the bell for you. So the bell means you got to say a very smart comment so to buy a truck at this point. It makes no sense. It'd be the equivalent of going to a Call of Duty player and telling him to join the military because they're playing Call of Duty. Or if somebody is flying a simulator, to go buy a plane. Buy a Boeing 737 at this point. Oh, dude. Why did I start streaming? I just could. That's why. Hello, Levin. Game Mr. Walk Them Downtown did glean. It's called ETS, Euro Truck Simulator. Why does the screen look fake? Please define fake. It's a TV. It's running a game, a real game. And yes, this is also like real. I can actually even retract it. I don't know if you're talking about that screen or the other screens. Yeah, but I should get a bot to read my messages out. I don't like the voice to text feature. I prefer to read the text myself and then read it out loud for all my social media because I'm live streaming now in different platforms. It looks like there's a green screen. No, there's no green screen here. If you watch my other videos on TikTok, oh, that guy was turning and almost turned on to me. This dude here, I saw it on my rearview mirror. Oops, that was a bad shift. Yeah, so if you look at other videos, you'll clearly see I have 3 TVs here, 3 4K TVs. Well, thank you, Michael. Do I stream racing games? I don't usually stream racing. I will stream Assetto Corsa eventually and BeamNG. And there's a very simple reason why I don't stream racing games, is that I have to focus so much on driving, braking points, you know, apex, and everything, racing line, that I can't read the chat and talk to you guys and interact. And it's just so much easier for me to drive in a truck and read the chat and talk to you guys. I agree, Shade 808. It's just amazing. I think people do that because some think it's funny, but they don't realize that every single day while I'm live streaming, I get at least 20 people to tell me to go buy a car at this point, or a truck at this point, which honestly makes 0 sense. I have 4 cars in real life, man. I don't need to buy a 5th car, and cars do not replace simulators. That's a simple fact. I mean, it looks like a green screen. Dude, I can't do anything about that, but it's not a green screen. I can put my hand over there. Can't reach it. Actually, it's just about this far from my hands. Thank you, Michael. Thank you, man. Oh, thank you, dude. Oh, cool. Vicente, you're watching from the Philippines. That looks like a very Spanish or Brazilian name. Senchi. Torio. Boy, if you want, you can check out my tutorial on the Red app, and then you can learn how to do this, man. I teach, and I don't gatekeep any information. Whatever you want to know, I'll teach. And I'm making a tutorial on how to get the electronics so you can get every single button working on your simulator with any interior part. So, yeah. Thank you, Michael. I really appreciate that. Raid Gaming, I will play it later. Maybe later today, I will play it. I just want to do a couple of deliveries here. I want to get a little bit more money. I'm not using any money mods. So what happens is I have 72,000 euros after I bought a garage yesterday. And I bought a few improvements for my truck. So I need to get a little bit more money so I can buy another truck so I can get somebody working for me, here in the game, you know. You need a new room to put one, but hopefully in the future I can build one. Yeah, man. I know the space is not the easiest part of the simulator, but however, you can cut it right here if you need. My first version of this simulator, I had it cut right here. This is the 3rd version. And in the garage, I have the 4th, if you will, which is the tutorial one. So yeah, you can cut it right there and it'll be a lot narrower. Which for some people is, you know, what will help with space. Thank you for the follow, Ray. In your opinion, progression in this game is crazy slow. I always have to XP and money mod so I earn more. I agree, man. It's very slow. However, I thought about like using the mods. I really did. Yesterday I was this close from just, you know what? To the hell with it. I'll just use a mod and I'll just get it done. But I was like, man, I'm live streaming. I'm having fun. I don't really need to buy whatever new truck is. I have this beautiful Volvo here, which works very well. I upgraded the engine yesterday. Oops. As I'm just like sliding all over the road here. I upgraded the engine yesterday and the transmission to a 6-speed so I can kind of match my 6-speed transmission in real life to the game. And it's amazing. I don't need that. I can just grind a little bit more. Thank you for the flower and the popular. Thank you. Gracon E60. When it comes to workers, you really need a lot of them to see any good profit. That is true, man. In my ATS profile, I do have, I don't know, maybe 40, 50 trucks. I do have quite a few. So I'm assuming you have an E60 BMW. So check out my TikTok. You'll find a BMW E60 that I built just like this. And my tutorial is gonna cover using the BMW because I want to make the point that you can do this with any car. It doesn't have to be a Volvo. You can do it with a BMW. I built a Miata once. Yeah, you can do any car. The car plate in the passenger seat leg area, it's like they don't know I'm here, right? Yeah, it's just chilling right there. I used to keep this speeding violation. Are you kidding me? That's why I love ATS, guys. I'm doing 60 miles an hour and I got a speeding violation. That was like 1,340 euros. Gotta slow down here. Gaming Studio 38, do you sell these setups? I don't actively sell them. However, there's a big but here. I am building a Volvo for a tutorial. There's another Volvo exactly like this in my garage right now that is built. The hardware is built and the video is up on my channel. And now I'm working on the interior part. So I'm working on the climate control. I'm working on the buttons and everything else to teach you guys how to build one. And once it is done, I do not need 2 Volvos. I have one. And I can't fit 2 Volvos here in my studio. So I will sell it. And I will also sell a BMW E60 that I built, and I'm also working on the electronics right now because I built it for a very good friend of mine, and he had a very young kid. He just had a newborn, so he doesn't have the time to play or use it, and he just wants to sell it. So I'm gonna finish it and we're gonna sell it together. So I don't know how it's gonna be, how much. All I do know is that I live in Florida. Shipping is not an option unless, you take care of shipping. But I will be selling 2 simulators probably in the future. I don't know if it's going to be a month, 2 months, 6 months, or a year from now, but I am working on it. Thank you, Larry Blunt. Wade, thank you, man. Coaches, hello. Which one do you have? I got the 05 530 XI. So I pulled the parts from a BMW 2005, also 535i. It wasn't the XI, it was just I. How do you do oil change? It's electric, man. Lactobacillus, it's just electric. That's a good thing about the simulator. Car edit, hello. I'm still going a little bit too fast. The speed limit is so slow. I know I can remove it, but I just like to keep it, within the realm of real. So 50, let's put the cruise control here so I don't have to worry about this. All right, cruise control is on. You want it for free. Oh, my good friend, nothing in life is free. So we're going to take that exit. Exits here in Europe are so complicated sometimes. I'm telling you, I prefer the exits in the US. All right. right, so we're going to take this exit here towards, we're going to Denmark, but this is telling us we're going to go to Hamburg and Bremen. OTF. My friend, I'll let you just simmer what you just said for a second and maybe reevaluate if I'm driving a Nissan. Just think about my username. My username says Flybrick S60R. Do you know any Nissan S60Rs? Just simmer it for a second. So you don't, you know, like I'll let you simmer for just 1 minute. It's a Volvo S60R, Mike. It's a 2005 Volvo S60R. I do have the same car in my real life, in my real garage. In my real life. In my real garage. In real life. I have 3 Volvos. I have 3 S60s. One is a 2005 S60R. This one, exactly like this, with the navigation, 6-speed manual transmission, and all of that. I have a Volvo S60 T5, as this car just wrecked, I think. I have a 60 T5 2020 and a S60 T8 2022. Active MK27. Is it pre-recorded? Yes, it's pre-recorded. And I am a great future reader, so I knew your username was gonna pop in the live stream and ask if this is pre-recorded, and I was gonna answer this. So yeah, I'm that smart. Yeah, I have 4 cars, 3 Volvos S60s and 1 minivan, 2025 Kia Carnival. Is that a Nissan? No, Glock, it's a Volvo. Please don't insult my Volvo, man. Don't do that. Is this a real dash, Alex? Yes, sir. It's a real Volvo S60R dash. 300 horsepower, all-wheel drive, 6-speed manual transmission with the Spaceball. Active chassis, all-wheel drive, faster than a BMW M3 from the same year or a Subaru WRX. It is a lot of fun to approach G. I just can spend the whole day here, man. Graken E60. They're pretty good, man, but there is one engine that has a mortal failure. It's just... Volvo has most of their engines are pretty bulletproof, but the Volvo S60R, in fact, the same car that I'm driving right now, has a small problem. In order to get more power out of the S60R, they thinned out the heads, the cylinder heads. So it's prone to cracking. It doesn't crack on all of them, but it does crack on a few of them. What sim game is this? This is the Euro Truck Simulator. Should you get a Volvo S80 V8? Dude, if you find one, Chain, in good condition, just go for it, man. Go for it. The V8 is amazing. I love that V8. You're pulling up behind me, man? Goku, what's the gas mileage on which one of them? My S60R, the T8, is doing about 70 miles per gallon right now because it's hybrid. The T5 does about 30 miles per gallon. And the Volvo S60R, man, I don't get good mileage on it. It's doing like 15 miles per gallon, 20 if I'm like super chill. Thank you, Anthonys. Thank you, man. Trying to merge here. This guy's going too slow. I have to go slow, but not that slow, right? What games do you play on it other than ETS? So I play any kind of sim racing game. Like my favorites are BeamNG, Assetto Corsa, and ATS or ETS. So I play those the most. But I also play iRacing, Assetto Corsa Competizione, and Automobilista 2. Very rarely I will play Forza Horizon 5 and Dirt Rally 2.0. I do play GTA 5 here sometimes. I can use the steering wheel and everything, the shifter and everything works on GTA 5. It's a lot of fun. Do you also took the time to make every button functional? Yes, Anthony, every single button you see here, they will do something. I can spin here my temperature knob. I can put the retarder. You heard the sound? That's the retarder. I can put it off. I can go inside the cockpit. I can turn on the hazard lights. I can use the wipers. Everything you see here is functional. The radio, the phone here with my lady here on my right. Yes, every single button you see works in the game. What shifter do I use? I use the generic USB shifter. If you type on Google, that's what you're gonna see. Yeah, Dabs, they bored the cylinders. That is true. I said the wrong part. I'm sorry. You get everything functional. Yes, 2X. You wish this game was on console? Yes, it'd be pretty cool, man. How wide is this monitor? 65-inch, and I have 3 TVs right here. What kind of trouble was it to hook up the gauges? It wasn't that much trouble. There's a tutorial on the Red app to get the gauges working. The most trouble I had was I used my car to sniff some data so I could improve the code on this cluster. So that took a while. Like the turn signal was not working on this gauge cluster when I got it. And now it is. And other small things. Have I played Burnout Paradise? Oh, dude, I have, but it's like ages ago. Hey, Egglet, welcome back. The fuzzy dice do not obey the laws of physics, wondering. Yes, it obey the laws of the game, which not always are very close related to physics in real life. But yeah, it's there. I like it. I like to see it dangling around. What's the game as Sky TX? It's a Euro Truck Simulator. Paxton, is the speedometer accurate? Yes. Ever pick up lizards? I don't think there's lizards here, man. Brain Spotter, thank you for the follow, man. Mendo from T507. This is a Volvo interior driving a truck in American, or in this case, European Truck Simulator. Leva, how many degrees is the steering wheel? So the steering wheel has about, it can go up to 1800, but it's set to auto, so whatever the truck in the game is set to, it'll do here. So it's, if it's set to 1800, this will do 1800. I think the Volvos are like 1100 or 1080, something like that. How big of a budget would you have to be to run a system like this? Mike, so this is a very complicated question to answer. Now I can break it down into 3 parts. One part, the car simulator. What makes the simulator special is the fact that I am driving a car, interior, that fully functional with the game that I'm playing. This is $300 in car parts if you go to a junkyard and pull the parts yourself, and another $400 in hardware, wood, metal, carpets, Arduinos, all that good stuff. $700 will get you going with a simulator like this. Now, is my simulator just $700? No, I have triple 4K TVs. I have a very powerful computer. I have Philips Hue. I have a butt kicker. I have a bunch of stuff. So, you know, it's more expensive because I'm a content creator. So you can run this for $700, but you can build like using another $20,000 if you want to really go crazy, or you can spend another, you know, $1,500. So it just depends. If you have the PC, if you have the TVs or one monitor, it's gonna be much cheaper. PC wise, Mike, I am running a 9950X3D with a 4090, so I spent about $3,000 on the computer. Hey, Train Spotter, yeah, I try to acknowledge when people start following. Like Leg Luton, thank you for the follow. I can't pick all of them. Hey, 80s, welcome to the live stream, man. How you doing? Thank you for the heart, man. How do you have your shirt set up? Maybe you misspelled, but I don't understand my shifter. Maybe shifter is just a generic USB shifter underneath my real Volvo Spaceball. Do I have a 6-speed transmission or 18? So I changed the transmission yesterday in the game. You go for a 6-speed. I did 6 with 2. No, 6-speed. 6. Curtis, hello. Duke Atreides, why don't I just drive in real life? I drive in real life. I have 4 cars, man. But I'm playing in my game here. My simulator is a Saturday morning. I wouldn't be driving outside. I will be driving today about an hour later on today. I'm going to travel to Orlando. So, yeah, it doesn't make any sense. Vaga Diesel, thank you. V70, S60, they're all very similar. Amsterdam, yeah, I can try. I think I'm going to Denmark now, so we'll see if we can find something going to Amsterdam. Any cargo's taking us there. We're about 4 minutes away from our destination, so we're pretty close. You just noticed the small LCDs on the dashboard also work. Yes, thank you. Everything works, yeah. Everything you see here, there's nothing for show here. Absolutely nothing on the simulator is just for looks. Hey, Born Lucky, welcome back. Isaac. Can you take over that black truck? Oh man, the delay kills me sometimes. I think I either passed him or I don't know. The Prodigy spins. Check out my tutorial, man. It's on my channel, exactly where you are, and it's very detailed, step by step. It'll teach you how to build one of these. I don't gatekeep information, man. Whatever you want to know, ask. I will tell you. Do I have any tips on good settings for ETS? Ah, man, I'm like not the best one because I do have a 4090 here. So I kind of maxed out everything and I just locked my frame rate to 60 just to make sure I don't get like, you know, dips in the frame rate from like 80. Usually it runs about 80 to 70, but when it goes down from 80 to 70, you notice it. So I just prefer to leave it locked at 60. Oh, I know that car. Opel Zafira. We had those in Brazil, but they were Chevrolet. Chevrolet Zafira. It was like late 90s. Change gears. Yes, you're right. I should change gear. Thank you. When do I arrive in Denmark? I arrive in Denmark. I am in Denmark, actually, in 1 minute from my destination here in Denmark as I get a speeding violation. Again. Change to the left lane. No, I don't like to camp on the left lane in real life or in the game. What do I drive? I drive again? Really, guys? There's a police car probably right behind me, right? Yeah, right here. This fella here. Ass. Well, let's slow down because this guy's not playing. What do I drive? In real life, I drive 3 Volvos S60. One is a 2005 S60R, just like this, in manual transmission. A Volvo S60 2020 T5, and a Volvo S60 2022 T8, and also a Kia Carnival 2025 minivan. Do I have anything in the glove box? Yes, I do. I'll show you in a second. Just remind me if I forget, Isaac. Is this ETS2? Yes. ETS2 was on sale on Steam for like $4.99. I think they were selling for $4.99 if I'm not mistaken. This is very narrow, man. I am arriving at, what's the name? Odense in Denmark. That 454 big block downshift. I did. Yep, the game was like $4.99 the other day when I bought it. You picked up an O2 V70 T5 with hybrid turbo. Wow, dude. The T5 is the best engine for the P2 platform, dude. Thank you, AM. You're stuck on a desk, dude. I started like with a desk and a 2x4, then you know, half of interior, then the whole interior. We're never done, man. We're always improving our sim rigs. Am I doing another one after this? Yes, I just want to do one more. Wow, why is it grayed out? Not letting me do the complicated parking. Gonna have to play it safe. Okay. I think I'm gonna do just one more in ETS, and then we're gonna shift to either Assetto Corsa or BeamNG. We'll see. Oh, Isaac asked me if I had something on my glove box. Yeah, so let me show you. What do I have in my glove box? A beautiful Volvo S60 user manual. And the fun fact about this is it does have all the optionals that a Volvo S60 would have in the time. So see the navigation here? I don't know if you guys can see it. Yeah, stop. Let me get this down here. So yeah, right there. You can see the navigation. I have the premium sound with the surround sound. Yeah, it's so cool. And this color here, I wish I found, you know, a interior with this color. This is the best color for this car. The interior is called Atacama. Pretty awesome. And then I also have remote controls for all the TVs. I have 3 of them here. CDs, obviously, because this radio works, so I can just put 6 CDs in here and just play. And I have a remote control for my butt kicker, the thing that's making my seat shake right now with the engine. I have a quarter. And the reason why I have a quarter is some of the trims in the car, they can easily be removed with a quarter. So if I have to remove something, I can do that. Kristen, you are on my channel. You can find a tutorial. Let's how's the dice moving? It's in the game. But let's park here. So I think we need to kind of maneuver in a weird way. I don't know. They told me it's like an easy one, but it's not that easy. That's gotta be easy. We're just gonna go over to the ramp here, and then we're gonna just back it up. In euros, have no clue, dude. So this is where we're gonna park. Let me show you guys. Just need to back up right there on that white little line right here. Right here. Pretty simple parking. You know what I've seen one day? There was a guy. He made like an actual like physics, you know, in real life, one of those like tree scents for car. He made those things move with an Arduino. I want to do that. I don't know where I would hang it, but I want to do that. That'd be pretty cool. All right. Oh, nice. Ramstein Air Base. Thank you, Jeff. How much did it cost in US dollars? About $700 in US dollars, $300 in car parts, another $400 in hardware. And obviously I'm not talking about TVs, computer, that kind of stuff. Hey, JM. Oh, man, you've been sick, dude. Hope you feel better. Are you feeling better, man? All right, let's show you guys how to do it. So here I am. I parked the car, the truck, and I will click comfort to disconnect. Ramieon, thank you, man. Thank you so much. All right, we moved to level 16. We're professionals now. Let's do one more job, and then today we're going to drive a little bit on Assetto Corsa or BeamNG, one of the others. So, current job offers. Let's see if they have a job that's pretty cool. Oh, we got a new skill point. Go for fragile cargoes. All right. Oh, they don't have anything, so we might need to go to the freight market. Sud Anba. Is it manual? Yes. So let me move my mouse away. I don't know if you can see, but this is a space ball. the Volvo called the Spaceball. There's the numbers. There's 1, 3, and 5 here. Then there you have 2, 4, 6, and R down here. And this is just a little ball thing. So if I can go first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and reverse. Just like in my real car. This is a manual shifter. Did you say 700,000 or just 700? 700, no break. Less than $1,000. Is there anything to Amsterdam? We'll find out. Let me see. Let me put the mouse. I need the mouse. So we are here in Odense, and we'll see. So Amsterdam. Oh, I don't think there's anything. Let me check. I see Amsterdam here, but let's see if we find something to the Netherlands. Austria. We got France. We got Poland. We got France again. We got Slovakia. We got Germany. We got Germany, and we got Germany. No, man. Unfortunately, we don't have anything. We have something that goes pretty close to the Netherlands, but not Amsterdam. We have Italy as well. Oh, wow. That's a long trip, but it's not paying anything. 38 euros per mile. That's nothing. I'd rather take this one to France, maybe. It's paying like $51 per mile. Yeah, that's the best paying one. We could go to Austria. It's 46 miles, but it feels like it's a little longer. So let's go to France. Let's go to Metz in France. Thank you, S. Tony, David, how do we build such a setup? Man, you are lucky because you are in the right channel. On my channel, right there on the Red app, you can find a very detailed tutorial. I take 45 minutes walking you step by step, and I'm also working on the electronics right now. On my channel, you can find the tutorial for the steering wheel, the tutorial for the Apple CarPlay, and a tutorial for the hardware. So how do you build it? Wood, carpet, how do you assemble it all together? It doesn't matter if it's a Volvo, a BMW, it works with any car. And I did build a BMW E60 using the same method, and a Miata using the exact same method. Truckers, hello. Mikey, can this be played with a mouse and keyboard? Yes, it can. It's not the same experience though, but yes, it can. S looks real, thank you. Can you go close to Amsterdam? We can see if we can deviate the route a little bit. Let me see here. Oh, let's first get the cargo and then we'll put a stop. I also gotta balance how much money I'm gonna get, right? Because I want to earn money in the game. Money game, not real life money. So I gotta go around, I think, because I got the trailer behind me. Milo, at this point, you should just start driving a truck in real life. Oh man, you got the bell. So, no. I should not. It does not make any sense. It's like telling a person that's flying a Boeing 737 or a flight simulator to go fly a Boeing 737 or buy one. Does not make any sense. Go tell Call of Duty players to join the military. I am playing a game. I'm having fun at home. I built this thing. Not a lot of people can say that they built a whole functional car in their home office. And I work from home, so this is a lot of fun. But thank you. The game name is called ETS, Pratpop. This is the European version of this game. There's two versions, the American version and the European. I have both, and I usually play the American, but I'm trying out the ETS because I got a lot of people from Europe, and I wanted to try it out. Waltz ZF on the purple app. Why car interior, not a lorry one? That's a good question. I mean, I prefer cars. I do have the same car in my garage, so that was one of the key points on getting this one. Then secondly, they're bigger. Like if you buy a truck, and then I think it's okay to drive a truck with a car, but I think it's very weird. It's weirder to drive a truck, a physical truck, and drive a car. I don't know if it makes any sense. I just wanted a car. And it's simpler to find cars at the, come on guys. It's easier to find cars at the junkyards than trucks. Can you play on PS5? No, man. It looks like a Danish police car. Thank you for the follow, guys. That's sad, Goku. Come on, people. What's this guy waiting here? Christmas? Oh. I didn't even see the blue car. That's crazy. It's on my mirror and I didn't see him. So I guess we're gonna have to kind of slowly but surely just take him. Did I have a hard time finding the parts? No. What? So no, it wasn't hard. I have quite a few good options here of junkyards nearby. And you know, you can always find parts at the junkyard. Pick and pull junkyards, those are the best ones. If you are in the US, you need to try, you know, checking out a pick and pull junkyard. They're awesome. You bring your tools, you get the parts, and yeah, it's cheap, it's fun. To me, it's like going to the, you know, to the mall, shopping mall. We're going to IKEA. Where's the entrance here? Is it here? Yeah, right there. Did it cost you anything? A TLM, it did cost about $300 in car parts for the first one. But if I'm being very transparent, I do have a partnership with a local junkyard called Pasco Easy Pull It. And, oops, I didn't press the enter here. The Pasco Easy Pull It, as long as I post about them when I get parts, they give parts for free for me. So I got the BMW and the Volvo and the Miata for free. So let's go to France. Let's take that job. How do you connect the wheel? On my tutorial on the Red app, you can find that. But it's basically a real car wheel connected to a Fanatec. I just put the Fanatec board here and an ESP32 so I can get the buttons to work as well. Euro Truck Simulator, yes, 640. How much do you charge to install? I don't do custom installs, man, unfortunately. I have a full-time job. I have an office job. I'm an executive. And I earn quite a lot of money doing that, so I don't plan to do that for a living, but I might be selling a couple in the future. The ones that I use for the tutorial, I might be selling them. Was it hard to build? It wasn't hard, man, but it was a lot of work and a lot of learning involved. I don't know programming, for instance, so I had to use ChatGPT to do all the programming here for the Arduinos. So it is, you know, a lot of work. I won't lie to you, but it's not hard work. IKEA meatballs, I love them as well. Whenever we go to IKEA in real life, we always buy like a few packages of those frozen IKEA meatballs and we bring home. They're very good. So this is a truck we're taking to where? France. Yeah, we're taking to France. So all I have to do is click this button here and it will connect the trailer. Thank you, Damon. Did you get mad like from that hard work? Ron Hottie, sometimes, man, sometimes I would just have to stop and, you know, recollect myself because, like, for instance, whenever I was doing the climate control, this is the 4th version of this climate control, by the way. Ah, dude, there's like miles of wires in here that I had to add in order to get the Arduino to work. And it's just so much work to solder each one of those to the board, and sometimes you have to use a very tiny, like, drill bit, like a hand push drill bit to drill a little bit wider, and then you have to scratch a little bit the board and solder. Very tedious. Yes, tedious is a good word, Junior. Tedious. Did the wife got mad when you made this setup? Goku, I didn't get mad. I think because I just started little by little. So when I first bought this, like a first version of whatever, I bought the steering wheel, and I started playing on my desk. So that didn't get my wife triggered. That was, pretty small. And then I built a small 2x4 that was right here, right in front of me here. It was facing that way, with a small 43-inch TV and a PlayStation, and I was just building a 2x4 rig with an IKEA chair. That's the that's the fun part. I used an IKEA chair. It's just disassembled. I took the wheels out and I bolted that to the 2x4, and that was my first sim rig. So that was, my wife was okay with that because she likes to drive in it sometimes. And then one day I decided to improve the seat and buy a real car seat. Or actually first, a gaming seat. But the gaming seats were like $300, $400, and I was like, I'm not going to spend that much money on a, gaming seat. So I thought to myself, what if I go to the junkyard and buy one? And they were like, and if you go to a pick and pull, you pay $20 for a seat. And it's power seat and it's leather seat. It's amazing. So I just bought the seat. And then I realized, wow, man, if it's $20 to buy a seat, how much would I spend to buy the whole interior? And that's how it started. And then the first version was cut here in half-ish. It's not half, it's about 2/3 of the dashboard. And my wife was okay with that. And then I just built the whole thing. And now I have like triple TVs with the whole dashboard, passenger seat and the driver's seat. And it just got big, and she never minded. She sits here with me sometimes. My daughter sits here all the time with me, and it's just fun. All right, let's go. We got the trailer. We're gonna head to France. Oh, we got the parking brake on. Is that an Apple CarPlay, Mohammed? Yes, it's an Apple CarPlay based out of an Apple CarPlay, but it's running SimHub, and you can download it on my channel. If you go to the Red app, you can find a tutorial and you can download that. How much did you bought all the parts? $300 in car parts here. I don't know who uses this emoji, man. Did you see somebody doing that? Hey, Junior. First time coming. Welcome. Oh, you thought I was driving? Thank you, man. It's a compliment. I love when people really think that I'm driving, but they realize I'm not. Because I'm not trying to fool anybody. It's not like I'm saying, oh, yeah, no, I'm driving in real life. No, absolutely not. Do you have to fill it up with petrol? Yes, I do. And, oh, wait, guy. Ooh, that guy almost hit me. So I do have about a quarter of tank here, and I do need to fill it up later. No Face Trucking. Thank you, man. Thank you for the heart. Clear left, clear right. Gaming 1, 2, 3, go fast. This is not a Assetto Corsa, man. This is a truck, and I'm carrying a trailer now. So it's heavy. Thank you, CMDR, Commander, Lieutenant Commander, you say. Hesh, Triban, Hesh. That's how you say hi in Swedish, right? I just know that because of IKEA. Is it from a Volvo V70R? Yes, V70 or S60R. They're both identical inside. Just the back seat is different. Thank you for the follow, No Face Trucking. Thank you, man. Thank you, Deers to JZ. Thank you. In the tutorial on the Red app, you can actually see the car I pulled the parts from for the tutorial, not this one. It's the same car, however, but in the tutorial I pulled from a little bit too fast there. It was from a Volvo S60R. It was in silver with Gobi interior. That's why I didn't pull the interior out of that car. Is that Apple CarPlay? Yes, it's Apple CarPlay. It works with SimHub. You can find it on my channel, the tutorial and the link to download it. Nicholas, does the AC work? The buttons work. Every single button here on the climate control will do something. However, not the air. Air is not coming out of here because I'm in my home office and I don't need air coming out of here. I got AC turned on 24/7. Truck have 4,500 constant RPMs, 2.0 TFSI. So why you're seeing the RPM so high is because it's calibrated. So the truck will go to the red line at 2,000 RPMs, the game truck. So what I did is I calibrated my tachometer to when it's at 2,000 RPMs, it will show 7,500. So I have the full motion of the gauge dial instead of just going from 600 to 2,000, 600, 2,000, 600, 2,000. This way I can actually see, and if I'm shifting gears from 3,000 to 5,500, that's in the green zone in the cluster. Aaron, is the stick shift from a real car? Yes. It's from a Volvo S60R, the Spaceball. Robert, does the speedometer work? Yes, Robert. It's calibrated to the game. Is this, sorry. Oh, thank you, Pink Friday. Thank you for the flower. How about the seat warmer, Nicholas? I did not turn on the seat warmer because I live in Florida. I am in Florida and does very hot all year round. I do need the air conditioning on in the house, but I would never turn on the seat heat. But if I press the seat heat button, you'll hear the window opening. And in this case, the driver window. That's the window. And I can close it off, clicking on the defrost. Does the radio work? Yes. The radio works in-game and 6 CD changer. It works. Mac inside. Does the wheel have a 4 feedback? Yes. 12 Newton meters. This is a Fanatec Club Sport DD. How do you get the blinker's turn signal to blink? You use Arduinos, my friend. All you have to do is use Arduinos. So let's skip here this traffic jam. There's these guys had an accident. Sorry to see you, but let's move around. Does the fuel tank work? Yes, it does. And please do not spam the chat. I read your messages and I answer when I see them. Hey, Nature Boy. Welcome back. Oh, that's okay. At least you're here, man. Said hello. That's what matters. Thank you for joining. I'm a little bit too fast. I'm doing 60 miles an hour and the limit here is 50. Gaming123, how much is a setup? It's about $700 in car parts and hardware. Not talking about TVs, computer, wheelbase, just the car setup. $700. Am I in Denmark? Yes, I just left Denmark. I'm headed towards France now. Thank you, Nature Boy. I really appreciate that. Can the truck stall in a hill? Yes, it can. And sometimes I do stall in hills, especially if I'm with a heavy cargo. Very tricky to get it started. Hey, Dan. Hello. Hello, Dello gang. And it's starting to rain. No face trucking. Really, I appreciate that, man. Thank you, man. So we can use our stock to go intermittent or on the, medium settings. Yo, Italian Capybara, welcome back, my friend. Welcome back. Thank you, Danny. Does the airbag work if you crash, Nicholas? No, it doesn't. There's no airbag. And it's just a Fanatec board down here. Thank you for finding my channel, man. I really appreciate your hanging out with me here. Do the hazard lights work? Yes. So if I turn off the turn signal now and push the hazards, there you go. Hazard lights. And they work in the truck as well. So you can see out here that I got my hazard lights on. High beams. As you can see, the light is on now. High beams is on. Yeah, everything works, man. Every single thing you see here works, just like in a real car. Can you turn in the wipers from here? Yes, I can go faster, I can go slow, I can just go one wipe. If I go up, yeah. Thank you, Joe Ben. Am I playing from a PC? Yes, I am, Armin. I am playing from a PC. Thank you, Paul Harvey, for the follow. How much gas do I have? I have a little bit less than a quarter tank now. You can see kind of here. This is the gas. Is my finger showing? Yeah. Right here. This right gauge is the gas, and it's nearly empty. You're gonna see the light coming on real soon. Do I have a Discord? Not yet. I will make one eventually. Soon. TM. How long did it take to build this, Mohammed? It took about 3 weekends for the first version, and if you follow my tutorial on the Red app, you'll take about a week or so, because I improved my methods, let's say, throughout the years. Do I have AC, Sebi? No, I do have the buttons working, everything here works, but I don't have air coming out of here. And the reason is very simple. It's very easy to make the AC work here. I just put a fan there, and I can control it with the knobs here. But I am indoors, I'm in my home office. I don't need to put another thing there, put another wire, just for bragging rights, you know, because you guys won't feel it. It's just, and I don't need it. I have AC coming, you know, right at me here in my office. I'm indoors, I'm in Florida. AC is on 24/7. BMW clips for days. Thank you, man. Thank you. Check out my BMW simulator on my channel, where you are right now on TikTok. Does the warning lights come on sometimes? Yes, if I do have things like, for instance, when I pull the brake, the engine brake, it'll turn on. You're gonna see a red light coming on, the gauge. That red light is the brake lights, the engine brake. And I can program to do whatever. See you later, nature. It's pretty cool when it rains, Jeffy. I agree with you. I love the sound of the rain kind of hitting the truck. Thank you, Rish, for the follow. Thank you guys for the follow. Ezzy Pepper. Thank you guys. I don't see all of your names because it goes pretty fast here on my screen, but I appreciate you guys following. Bro, where can I buy that interior, strange boy? Check out my tutorial. Exactly on the channel you are. My Red app name, Mohammed, it's the same as here. Flybrick S60R. If you type in Flybrick S60R tutorial, you'll find my tutorial. Let's pass this guy. Can you turn on the check engine light? You wouldn't believe, but that's one of the few lights. There's like 4 lights that I haven't found the code yet. That's one of them. I can't. Unfortunately, I still can't, but I will eventually. I'll get that thing to work. I will do the No Hesi later, Strange Boy. I am a content creator for them. How do you get the gauges to work, Mo? So you do need an Arduino Uno with a CAN bus shield. Will the cops come if you speed? Yes, they'll give me tickets. They're not going to pull me over, but I do get a ticket. Drive F1 speeding. I can't put an F1 car here in the game. This is just trucks. Or cars, but they drive like trucks. Can I make traffic more realistic in ETS2? Yes, Sebi, you can download a mod for realistic traffic. It'll be more realistic. Like, for instance, if you're driving at night, it'll be emptier. If you're driving in hush hours, it'll be more crowded. Thank you, Rishi Killer. How much does this all cost, Strange Boy? So, just in car parts and hardware, which is what makes this simulator special, is about $700. And how much it costs, it depends on your budget, not how much I spent. Because you don't need to spend as much as I did to get your simulator working. I spent about $10,000 because I have a Fanatec, I have triple 4K TVs, 120 Hertz, 3 TVs here. I have the Philips Hue, I have the butt kicker, I have, you know, the shifter, the handbrake. I have a bunch of stuff here that you don't really need. Oh, it's just a gift, Saren, from Tik Tok, so this way I can climb the ranks. It's not much about the money, because even if you guys give me a lot of those things, I get like $1 or $2. TikTok is really greedy, but it's just so I can raise the ranks and get more views and, you know, spread the word. A 360-degree screen, that wouldn't be much, you know, like, useful, because I can't see behind me. I have 180-degree already. What happens if I crash, Rish? Nothing. It just damages the truck, and I lose money because they do penalize me after a crash as well. Does the start button work, or is it a key, Nicholas? The start button does work, but this start button disconnects all the power from everything you see here. So if I push this button, everything is going to go dark because the power is going to be cut. I don't use it as a start-stop for the truck. Thank you. Not real truck driving, it's a game, Dan. It's me again, NTCZ. Thank you, Aaron, for the banana. Exactly, Seb. It's you don't need to spend a lot of money to, you know. Can you turn the radio on? Yes, if so, the speakers are good. Yes, so I do have 2 huge Behringer speakers connected to this radio, and it would play through there if I would turn it on, but I'm listening through here. As I'm going a little bit all over here, downshift a little bit here. I didn't say I wouldn't, I said it was not likely, but I found a little bit of time, so I am able to live stream a little bit. Gert1, you get the bell. Just buy a car at this point, it doesn't make any sense. I have 4 cars to begin with. One is exactly like this. Cars do not replace simulators, and it's like telling a person that's flying a Boeing 737 simulator to buy a Boeing 737. Or a Call of Duty player, go join the military. It's kind of silly if you think about it for just a minute before you type it. But okay. I could just pay somebody to build this. Yes, you could, and they can follow my tutorial. Why not a trucking job, driving job as well? Because I do earn 6 figures plus doing my real home office job. I am an executive at a very large company, so no need to do trucking. I can stay home, I can play, I can have fun, I'm risk-free, and it does, you know, I earn money doing this as well, so fun. Is that ATS or ETS, Toby? ETS, this one in particular, ETS. Tokello, speed. No. Trying to keep within the speed limit. I am speeding already. If you look at my speed here, I'm doing about 60 miles an hour, and the speed limit here is 50. So yeah, I'm speeding. Rasmus, why are the RPM so high when you stand still and drive? So there's a very simple reason, Rasmus, because this is a diesel truck, and diesel trucks only go from 600 to about, 2,000 RPMs in the red, with the red line. So I calibrated because I'm using a tachometer from a gas car. It has 8,000 RPM. So I told the software, whenever the truck in the game is sending 2,000 RPMs, to understand as 7,500. So that's why the RPMs look higher, but it's just for my visual representation. So I know that right now I'm at 5,000 RPMs. It's about 1,300, 1,400 RPMs. So, it's pretty low. Kurt, I did not get personal, man. I do the spiel every time somebody says that, and it's just about 20 times per live stream. So you're not the first, and you won't be the last. If you hang around at the live stream for long enough, you're gonna see a lot of people that are very funny. Hey, Dwight Kovich. Oh, man. What a pleasure having you here, man. Everybody watching on TikTok should check out Dwight if you don't know him already. Great streamer, and he does a lot of BeamNG stuff. Dwight is the GOAT. Dwight, I'll never forget the first time when I saw your live stream and you were playing with a suit and tie, and you had like 1 million likes on your live stream. Dude, that was amazing. You should try some headcam footage. I do have some, Dexter. Do I have mirrors? Yes, I have triple TVs here, so I can see the mirrors on to the sides. How much time did it take to build set? It took about 3 weekends, but if you follow my tutorial, it's gonna take about a week, I think, if you work every day. Thank you for the flower. You are human. Yes, I am human. Oh, I'm speeding again. I'm doing 70 miles an hour. Oh, there you go. That's my ticket. I changed the truck's engine to a 500 horsepower, and it's just so hard to keep within the speed limit now. Your car looks like a Volvo. DH, very well observed, man. It's a Volvo S60R. It's a truck in the game, Strange Boy, but it's a Volvo in real life. I mean, the interior is from a car Volvo. Try to make a cockpit for a flight simulator. Metin, I will eventually, man. I will. I am a pilot in real life. I don't know if you know. I fly Cessnas. Cessna 150. That's the one I'm rated for. I have about 70 hours on it, and I love flying. It's one of the best feelings in the world. DH, oh please don't say R design. R designs are P3 forward. This is a real R. The Volvo S60R was really more powerful than just the R design. Mohammed, I have 6 speed shifter here in physical, and I also have 6 speed transmission in the truck right now. Thank you for the follow, Shadow. This guys goes slowing down. We're gonna stop for the night because it's getting dark, and when it gets dark you guys can't see very well, so I rather stop the truck and go for a quick nap. It's like literally seconds. You guys won't even feel it. I might need some gas too. The light's gonna come on real soon here. W211 Lover 22, how much did it all cost you? So it did cost about $700 in what makes the simulator special, which is the car part. All the rest that I spent, you don't have to spend as much as I did. You can spend a lot less and it will work as well. So, but $700 will get you in the US. If you go to a pick and pull junkyard, you can pull the parts, and with another $400 you can buy the Arduinos, you can buy the wood, the carpet out of Home Depot, you can buy the metal, you know, that I used to weld the wheelbase here. I can move the buttons here as well. So hard to drive when you're not in the cockpit. What's annoying in ETS also is, like, I'm driving at 55 miles an hour now. The speed limit is 50, and those trucks are going faster than me. They're not respecting the speed limit, and they don't get tickets. Do I play Flight Simulator? Yes, I do. In fact, I practice my flights in Flight Simulator. I practice my solo cross-country flight in Flight Simulator. I flew it like 10 times the week before, and then I flew in real life. And I used the same visual landmarks, because you gotta fly VFR, obviously. And yeah. Layla, yes, I do remember you. Welcome back. Rich, homie, how in the world did you get the buttons to work? Arduinos. This is essentially just a fancy button box. So there's Arduinos connected here with the buttons in the real car, you know, buttons. So whenever I press a button, it'll register as a joystick push. Craigfall, it's literally the same game, man. But I do prefer ATS for one reason. The speed limit is way better. But the game is the same. Can't say ETS is better than ATS. It's the same game, same engine, same everything. Just the landscape different. Have you modified your odometer? I have not. I don't know how to do that. That takes a little more programming skills. You got to go into the EEPROM of the gauge cluster to change that. So this gauge cluster was at around 98,000 miles when I bought it, and I drove maybe 20,000 miles before I was able to make the odometer work. So it's been moving now since I got it working. But Eddie CK, sorry man, I'm not playing online, I'm offline. Oh nice, you guys are on the purple app. What is that? Was it rated? Oh, welcome. Oh, pretty cool. That's my first raid on on the Purple app. I've heard about it, but I never seen it. Welcome. So you guys are watching a crazy dude driving a Volvo car in a truck simulator. How much fuel do I have left? Not a lot. I have 500 miles of until, and I got a ticket again. So we're gonna have to stop for fuel and for a rest. So I think that's what we're gonna do, because the light's gonna turn on in any second here. $112 kilometers is the trip odometer. Oh no, I'm not gonna stop on this one. I have to get off and go around. We'll go to the next stop. Welcome to my to my Purple app. I can't say because I'm also live streaming on the Black app, Tik Tok, but I can't say. Do I have super chat? I think I do, Ghost. I have it enabled. If you leave the highway, there are suburbs and stores, etc. Yes, in some cities, yes. In some others, no. Raid Shadow Legends. Now, on a Purple app, sometimes when a streamer ends their live stream, you get raided, so you can send your viewers to somebody else. And another streamer sent me, and I really appreciate that. I can't see who, but I appreciate that. Because I'm trying to grow on the Purple app, and it's so hard to be discovered there. I'm in my 40s. Yeah, I have a big gray beard. It's been a while. I always had gray hair and gray beard. But I'm 43. I'm not 50. I will eventually. Where's the nearest gas station? I don't know, man. I'm looking for one. I want to find one that's near the road. Oh, was it you, G-Dubs 360? Thank you, man. I really, really appreciate that. I won 500? Who wouldn't want 500 bucks? Ghost. Can you get this with the real map? Yeah, it's a real map-ish. So what they did in the game, they compressed the world in 20:1, basically. So what happens is, if you're driving here, you're going to see 1 mile going up here, and then about 20 miles going down here, because of the compression. Yes, Aaron, it's exactly the same as in my real car. I do have the same car in my garage. It's a Volvo S60R, and it has the 6-speed Spaceball transmission. Oh, Miwi, nice. Gotta thank him. Do I drive in real life? Yes, I drive in real life. I have 4 cars. I don't know, Isaac. I don't know, man. Oh, thank you, A-Dub. Thank you, man. Do you play Flight Simulator? I think you should make a Flight Simulator also. I also believed I should, man. Flight Simulator would be an awesome addition to my setup. But I think I have to leave here to get out there. Yes. This is so complicated here in Europe. I don't know how you guys do this. I do fly in real life a Cessna 150, and I really would like to make a Cessna interior or an Airbus A320. That would be pretty sick. And fun fact, there's a guy on Instagram called Boeing Sim. He lives here in Tampa as well, and he's making a 737 with real parts. And I can't wait to try it out. He said he's gonna invite me, and I'm gonna live stream from there. Hello, TYED Tracks. Hello. Does it feel like in real life? Yeah, with all the, shaking and things. It's realistic, but it doesn't feel like real life. I don't know if it makes sense for you. But you don't have, like, the gravity, G-force, all that good stuff. User 88999. What you just said is so smart, man. It's a first. I never heard that before. But it's like telling a flight simulator guy to buy a Boeing 737 because they're flying a flight simulator, or a Call of Duty, go join the military because you're shooting people at wars. Do you crash on this game? Super Mario? No, I don't crash. I can't crash, but it doesn't have damage. It just damages the truck, and it doesn't show any damage. It's not like BeamNG. Ooh, I just downshifted to third gear, and that was not, my truck wasn't happy about that. Where's a fuel station? I need fuel. I got a light on now. How does it feel to be famous? I'm not famous, man. I got about, you know, I got a lot of people that watch me on my social media. 500,000 roughly on all of them. But I wouldn't say I'm famous. Oh, user. You wanted me to... I can cook you. I have 4 cars. I fly airplanes, real airplanes. And I have a driver's license for 25 years. And I never had a single ticket. Not one, not even parking violation. Can you say the same? 25 years of driver's license and not a single ticket. That's a record, man. But okay. How did you get the blinkers light on dash working? So, Casper, that is all run by Arduinos. So the Arduino will understand what SimHub is sending over. And then I can just use the real lever here, the turn stock, and turn, you know, or the blinker, I can, you know, the hazards, everything. Oh, thank you, Seb. Hey, Ennis baby, welcome to the live stream. How are you doing today? Did you see I was rated today? I had 13 people joining on my purple app. That's a first. But why am I driving a simulator, man? Are you this bright, user? Go tell, you know Verstappen, the F1 driver, he drives a simulator before races. Like, it's just, oh, dude, a simulator does not replace a car, kid. It's completely different. I'm like in my home, in my office, driving a truck in Europe. That's why I'm driving a simulator. It does not make any sense. I'll just turn off this game in a few minutes and I'm gonna drive in Japan. And I can crash and I'm not gonna spend a single dime. And I've done hundreds of laps in real tracks. I used to do track days. It's so expensive, kid. You wouldn't believe. Super Mario, I'm playing ETS, Euro Truck Simulator. And I'm not gonna give you any more attention, so you can write whatever you want. So I'll just ignore from now on, and if you get annoying, I'll just block you. Let's go. Arduinos are goated. Yes, Strange Boy. Arduinos are 100% goated. Purple app, because Tik Tok is very jealous, and it will limit my live stream if I start saying either the red app or the purple app. This is Euro Truck Simulator 2. Yes, Pedro. Are you by any chance Brazilian or Portuguese? Shifting lanes here, reading your comment to Flash. You use simple automatic and the truck seems to reverse and doesn't stop. Any ideas? I never used the automatic function, but maybe something with your sequential. How does the shifter feel and what shifter do you have? I have a generic USB shifter here, and it feel okay, but it doesn't feel like my real car. The S60R that I have in my garage has the Spaceball as well, and it's very different. This is clunky. The real car is not this clunky. That's a Volvo FH. Pedro, you're good. You're good. Can I TMP? I don't have TMP yet, but I will eventually. Então nós podemos falar em português, meu amigo. Eu sou brasileiro. Curitiba. Oh, no worry, joke. 9 years on the road, dude. That's pretty cool, man. A lot of people ask me, why don't I become a truck driver? You guys are the goats. Like, it's a tough job. You guys get to deal with a lot of crazy drivers out there. Oh, I found a gas station. Just in time, because we're running out of gas here. We're gonna stop here, we're gonna sleep over, and we're gonna put some gas on this truck. We are about 13 minutes to our destination. Once we finish this, I'm gonna switch to either Assetto Corsa or BeamNG. I'll see at the time. I think Assetto Corsa a little bit. People have been asking the whole week. Is the steering wheel real? Yes, it's both actually. It's a simulator wheel and a real steering wheel. So it's from a Volvo S60R wheel. And it's running a Fanatec Club Sport DD underneath. So now you're gonna see the gas gauge working. So I'm gonna put the handbrake, the parking brake, not a handbrake, because the handbrake on trucks is not like the button. So you see there is a red light on my dashboard. That red light is the parking brake light. You see the yellow light on here. You can kind of see the yellow light here on where my finger is pointing. That red light, that yellow light is the fuel. So if I turn off my engine and I click the button here behind my steering wheel, there's a enter here. It's going to start fueling it up. You're going to see the miles to an empty tank rising, and the light's going to go off. And it's off. You used to live in Spain. Nice, man. My brother lives in Barcelona. My younger brother. Does it feel real when driving Owens? Yeah, it does. I mean, especially if you're like a real racing driver, you can practice. Like, there's a bunch of sim racers that are racing in real world right now, and they're doing super well. Jimmy is one of them. He's a big, I can't say the name of the app, but he's a big name on the Red app. Oh, so you had an FH for 13-liter, 500 horsepower. Nice. This is a FH. Let me show you. 16 with the 540. Can I have that lady here with me? You can show her if I turn my camera here to the side. All right, let's get the engine on. And parking brake off, and we're gonna stop there for the night. All right, where's the parking? Oh, right here. Would I recommend the shifter? Yes, I would, man. It's pretty cheap and it does the job pretty well. Even though it's a generic USB shifter, it's like 25 bucks if you can get one. Oh, you had the medium cap, the Globetrotter. Those are pretty. Isn't this the one that Jean-Claude Van Damme showcased in that TV ad where the trucks are driving backwards and he does a split? Yeah, all the big, all the big teams in the world, racing teams, it doesn't matter if it's just F1 or any, they will do simulators, because simulators are very cheap compared to real cars. That is something very well known. Did you have air conditioning in that car, Matin? Yes, it did have air conditioning, but I didn't bring it over here. It doesn't make any sense for me to bring it over. I do have air conditioning coming from the ceiling. This is open, by the way. This is not closed. I can raise my hand. It's not going to hit any ceiling. I don't have any doors. So, yeah. Let's get going. We're 13 minutes away from our destination. Do I have the side windows? No, John. Only in-game. So, if you look, this is the window. I can open it up with the seat heater. And you're going to see the window going down. And now it's going to go up when I press the defrost. Oh, thank you, Fab. Thank you. I hope you follow there, because it's super hard to grow there. Super hard. Oh, you live in Ireland. Yeah, here in Florida, and there is absolutely no way somebody can live without air conditioning at all. There's no way. I'm going for a drive and this is what you mean. Yeah, that's true, Vampire. I do that sometimes, but I don't argue with my wife a lot, but sometimes she goes to bed and my daughter's sleeping. I just come here and drive. Yes, he rated me. That was so cool. I got back to my normal levels, but I hope those people follow my stream. I'm gonna stop streaming on the Green app. There's never nobody there, and every time there is somebody, it's just a bot. Let's go. But you weren't in Florida, were you, APM? You're 30 years old? You're super young, man. Crash? Nah, wait. Where did I crash and who did I crash? Ooh. I crash onto this person here. So, yes, I did crash. Come on, get out of the way. Yes, the green app is that one, and it's... Okay, we're gonna have to push this person out of the way, because they're not moving. I can still see on my rear view mirror. Really? Bouncing all over. I got some trailer damage. Great. Full dash car. Yes, it's a full dash car. How do you get the whole cockpit? You go to the junkyard and you pull the parts. Willkommen to Deutschland. I don't know how to say exactly, so Willkommen Deutschland. Good morning, blessed Tina Shields. We're gonna take this exit to Luxembourg. Yep, the dead angles. Dude, that was exactly that. I didn't see that car at all. It was like... It wasn't because I was trying to hit. I did not see the car. And I didn't look at that mirror. I have to take... The reason is, I usually drive ATS. And ATS has a, you know, big, massive hood in front of your truck. So I'm not used to looking at that mirror onto the side. There's a mirror by the dangling dices. Rock OPS RC, yes, all the buttons work. Every single button you see here will do something. Hazard lights, stocks, turn stock, high beams, everything. Adrian, how can we make speedometer work in games? Arduino Uno and SimHub, pretty much. You need a semi-dash. That'd be pretty cool. If I had the space, if I had like a warehouse, I would have like a plane, a truck, a few cars, and an F1. I would have all of those. Honestly. If I had unlimited money, if I ever grow to be huge on the Red app and earn a lot of money, you guys can count on that. I'll have a big warehouse where I have all kinds of simulators in it. It makes sense, Pedro. Yeah, because there's a lot of places where you can't see people around. Oh, did you, Ghost? I didn't see that. Thank you, man. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you, bro. Oh, that is dangerous. Why was that guy on? Was he just overtaking? AC and heater works too. No, CX Dave. I am in my home office, so the air conditioning and the heater I am using right now are the house air conditioning. But the buttons work. I can lower my window using the heater, the seat heater, for instance. Both windows are open now. That's why you hear wind noise. Blessed 40. Thank you. Thank you. Excuse me. I'm got something on my throat right now, but thank you. iBootyF, are your pedals real one or sim gaming ones? These are sim gaming pedals. These are Moza. Oh, it's only 37 miles an hour here. Guys, how do you do this? How do you guys live in Europe with such low speed limits? Yes, the alarm in the truck here is my lane keep assist. Oh, I got turned it off, Pedro. In the truck, you could use the brake assist, but I turned it off. Just so I can, you know, crash if I have to. If you know what I mean. Thank you, Ghost. Thank you, CX Dave. What am I driving? I'm driving a Volvo FH16 540R. Oh no, really, Metin? That sounds awful, dude. What a view. Thank you. You shouldn't be really reading TikTok comments and driving. Yes. It's unsafe. The game name is called ETS2, Euro Truck Simulator. Which country are you at right now? I am in Germany. Pretty narrow here. I am in Germany. We are on our way to, I think, Metz. I think we're going to France, if I'm not mistaken. The roads in Europe look like a racing track. Well, there are racing tracks, right? Like Monaco, Le Mans. Le Mans is not the name of the track. I just blanked. Got the name. La Sarthe, right? You have an S60 2003 2.4 D5. Nice, Dolby. So I would assume you are in Europe, because D5s are not available here in the US. Ooh, kind of fast here for the turn. Slow down a little bit, because I'm over the speed limit anyways. No, I wasn't. Speed limit here is 47 miles an hour and doing 40. Does the steering wheel have that road feel and shake when the yes, it does. So if let me see if this road has those rumbling things, it will shake. I'm always in Germany. Germany is big and it's right in the middle of everything. Gotta be careful here so I don't hit my trailer. Ooh. Can you put the license out of the passenger floorboard? Why? That's my username, Flybrick S60R. Hey Billy, why didn't you get the D5? Here in the US we don't have the D5. I have the S60R here and it's gas powered. You guys like to say petrol, right? The petrol. Have I downloaded any mods? Yes, I do have a few mods. I have the real world signs, the real world physics, lights, and sound. And the cockpit dangling things, those are also mods. Imagine if you crash and you enable the airbag sensors. That'd be crazy and dangerous. The Benzina. I think they call, how did they call it in Portugal? I forgot the name. Petro. I think it's funny because petro to me is petroleum. It's like a short for petroleum. And gas makes sense because it's short for gasoline. I don't know. Maybe because I live in America. Gasolina. Oh, it's the same in Brazil then? I thought it was different. I thought it was benzina or something like that. Gasolina is the same in Brazil. It's what we say, gasolina. Oh, thank you, Gio. You're also here on my TikTok. Thank you, man. Thank you for that raid. I really appreciate that, dude. That is your dream setup, A13. You can build one. Just check out my tutorial on my channel. I'm gonna have to change gears. Lane here. Is it 12 gears or 6 gears, Mickey? This truck here is changed now to 6-gear transmission, as I have a 6-speed manual transmission here. Have I crashed since I first played? Yes, I did crash just a few minutes ago. I crashed into a car that I didn't see on my blind spots. In Sweden, it's called gas? I did not know that. Oh, thank you, Gio. What do you live stream? Gasolio. That's what I was trying to remember. Gasolio. Yeah, diesel. And it kind of makes sense, right? Because it's an oil. And it's kind of like gas, so it's gasolio. Does all of your Christmas lights work too if you encounter mechanical issues? Most of the lights work, not all of them. And like for instance, the the engine light won't work yet. But I do have the parking brake light. I have the fog light. I have the seatbelt light. I have the brake light, which I can turn on by pulling the lever here because it's the engine brake, and I have some indication there that the engine brake is braking. But not all of them yet. I will have all of them working eventually. Is that a real real steering wheel in a gaming setup? Yes, it is. It's a real Volvo S60 steering wheel, and it's running on a Fanatec Club Sports DT. Where's my destination? I'm going to France. I'm going to a city called Metz in France. And then we're going to play some Assetto Corsa or BeamNG. I don't know yet, but I think Assetto Corsa. Been a while since I played it. Where's my destination? Oh, I just answered that. Sorry. Yep, here we are. Bienvenue à France. France. In Portugal, it's 4:35 p.m. and in Spain it's 5:35 p.m. My brother is in Spain, so he is in 5:35. Where did I download from Steam? What's my favorite country in ETS? I don't know if I have one yet. I like all of them. I dislike the speed limit though. Does the radio work? Yes. The radio, the 6 CD changer, it has speakers underneath my dashboard, so yes, it does work. Also, your windshield wipers and the spray cleaner works. The windshield wipers, yes. The spray cleaner, it does not have a spray cleaner in the game, so it doesn't spray clean. How do you connect the steering wheel to your base, Dino? You can find that a detailed step-by-step tutorial on my channel on the Red app. Can you go a little faster? I don't want to get a ticket, man. So I'm doing about 60 miles an hour. The speed limit is 56. In kilometers, this is about 90 kilometers an hour. I'm almost at 100 kilometers an hour. Oh, I will check it out. Algarve, I think Algarve is the region where Ayrton Senna lived, right? When he had a home in Portugal. My longest drive so far, A13, was from Rome to Sweden, and it took about 4 hours driving here in the game. I took 2 live streams to finish that one. It's like a button, GameCube Aviator. Sorry, what's like a button? Yeah, I think here in France it's 90 kilometers an hour. Do you get tickets in the game? Yes, you do get tickets in the game. Now it's 70 kilometers an hour, which is like 43 miles an hour. Pretty slow. We are at Metz, so we're very close. Yes, we're 0 minutes from our destination. Quinta do Lago. Exactly. Quinta do Lago. Ayrton Senna really loved Portugal. Really? 15 minutes from your house? Oh man, that's pretty awesome. It's a beautiful place from what I've seen. Alex, you have a steering wheel, but you don't know what game you should play. Dude, there's so many cool games. I would definitely recommend you Assetto Corsa. You can mod it, you can put pretty much anything there. You were on the Autobahn? 200 kilometers an hour? Yeah, unfortunately for trucks, even in the Autobahn, we have speed limits. Is it real money? No. It's not real money. You get the gyro shake movement. I do have a butt kicker here, so I feel the vibrations. It doesn't give me movement per se, but it does shake. You got ETS, but not a real car simulator. That works too, man. Alright, so where do you need it? Alright, on that little corner. I don't know if you guys can... Yeah, you guys can see it right here. That's where I have to park. Is there any similar games in Xbox? I don't know, man. It's a Russian billionaire? Oh, wow. If you let the clutch, will the car turn off? Yes, it will stall. I'll show you in a second. Can you drive cars and not trucks in ETS? Yes, you can. But they still drive like trucks. They're adding a new mod, not mod, DLC from the official developer, and that will allow people to drive Fords. Why play when you can do it in real life? Bugs Malone. Bugs Malone, newsflash to you. I have 4 cars and I fly real planes. But I am playing in my simulator because I live in Florida, for instance, and I'm delivering some cargo in a random French city. I can't do that in real life on a random Saturday morning. So, and after this, we're probably gonna go to Shutoku in Japan, and I cannot do that in real life as well. Unless I fly, I get a car there, I go crazy, I'm run risk of crashing and dying or killing. Yeah, in Europe you drive manual transmissions just like in Brazil. In Brazil we drive manual transmissions most of the time. Your Volvo was automatic? I think most new trucks are automatic, right? Do I drive trucks for a living? No, I don't. I respect truck drivers a lot, but I do have a home office job that allows me to earn a lot of money and buy stuff and get a simulator working like this. Have I been playing ETS a lot today? What, an hour? 2 hours now. We're gonna play some Assetto Corsa for a few minutes. So this is my truck. I brought an IKEA trailer to France. So now we're gonna hit this button and it's gonna disconnect the trailer. Hey, thank you, man. Thank you, GameCube Aviator. I hope to see you again, man. Oh, pretty cool, Delvix. If you want to build something like that one day, don't forget to subscribe to my channel on the Red app. Because I do have a tutorial there. A very detailed tutorial that will walk you through step by step on how to build one of these. Oh yeah, Dunka Boy. Somebody wanted me to see me stall. Let me stall the truck here so you guys can see it. Where did my passion from cars come from? Herman, thank you so much, man. Thank you for all of that. I really, really appreciate, dude. Aw, thank you, man. Do I have the Volcom DLC? I don't. Let me stall the truck here, so... But put first gear, let go the clutch without hitting the accelerator. There you go. RPMs are 0. Truck is dead. Thank you, Herman. Oh, dude. Thank you. Appreciate it. So to start the engine, put on neutral. Hit start, on and off on the air conditioning. And there you go. How much is my... Oh, I wasn't holding the on for long enough. So how much is my setup? Why is it not on? Okay, I had to push the clutch. How much was my setup? So I spent about $700 in total for the car part. So about $300 in $300 for all the car parts. So if you go to a junkyard, that's called pick and pull here in the United States. You can pull the parts out of the car yourself, and that will allow you to pretty much just build, you know, pull whatever car you want, and for cheap. Like a steering wheel like this will cost you about $14. A seat will cost you about $25. Really? What? Ha! Oh man, I can't believe it. I'm gonna make this bigger on the screen so you guys can see yourself. My TikTok live stream was just removed because I was driving while live streaming. Here, I gotta get this window bigger. I can't see the mouse. Where's the mouse? There. I don't know. You got, come on. You won't be able to see, but there's a live access removed, and it says right here, your access to go live on multi-guest will be restored. Your access to mobile gaming and live studio will be restored on August 3rd. Dangerous activities and challenges. Do you agree with this decision? No. The restriction is too strict. The notice is unclear. It does not contain the content mentioned. That's ridiculous, guys. We got banned from TikTok to dangerous activities. Dude. Yes, I'm Brazilian, but I live in America. That's crazy. That's the first time I've had videos being blocked because of that, but never a live like being shut down. I gotta get a screenshot of that because that is insane. That's insane. That is a first. That's why I like YouTube so much better. And they're not these crying babies or purple. Like TikTok will restrict my live stream if I say YouTube. They're just beyond ridiculous right now. Oh, this is so funny. This is so funny. Like, I can't believe it. Can't believe it. Yeah, I got the notification here on my phone as well. A warning received. Violation clip. It's just ridiculous. And I can't write. I can't write whatever, you know. Can't say like I'm not even driving. It's a simulator. You nums. That's why it's very important, guys. If you are a streamer of some sort, don't just live stream in one place. Don't put all your eggs in the same basket. All right, so we're gonna go to Assetto Corsa now, and I think it's just us on YouTube and Purple. So I hope that people from TikTok app came to my YouTube, but it's so hard to be found on the Purple app. Yeah, live access is suspended. It's just ridiculous. And I hope the appeal sticks because I got a warning on my channel, and they say if you get 3, you will lose your privilege to live stream, and I guess that will be it for me for TikTok. Because even though I have 200,000 followers there, I'm not gonna just, you know, clicking wrong here. I gotta turn off my button and just off and connect it again. All right, so I guess it's just us. No TikTok for this live stream. Sorry, TikTok. That is ridiculous. But in any case, YouTube away. Let's go. So I promised you guys we would go. Let's go to Assetto Corsa. If I finished that delivery, yes, I did. Yes. Thank you, the OG. Yes, so my TikTok was banned. Thank you for coming over to my Purple. Maybe that'll help to kick off my Purple. Which is ridiculous. So let's go to where's my content manager? Has it been that long that no, it hasn't been that long. Let me go to my no hesi here and let's get it. Let's go to Shutoku. Go to the heavy server. Get an empty one so there's not a lot of people just doing crazy stuff. Might need to install some cars because it's been a while. Yep, it's all missing content. Yeah, I can say YouTube now. Yeah, I can say YouTube. I can say TikTok. I can say Twitch. Thank you guys for joining my Twitch or YouTube. If you're coming from my now banned, temporarily banned TikTok, which is ridiculous, but it is what it is. All right, so we installed the mods because we have to. So which car are we going to drive? I like the 911 because it's H pattern, and I also like the Supra. Let's get the Supra. So as you can see, it resets everything. So it did reset my gauge cluster because now it's going to the other game. So Assetto Corsa, it's the name of the new game that we're going to play right now. I can go for BeamNG for just a few minutes afterwards. I want to play a little bit of Assetto Corsa. It's been a while. I was restricted. My live access was suspended. That's the first time it happens in years. Ridiculous. But in any case, I have you guys here on YouTube, which is something that I'm glad I do because I didn't have YouTube before and I started live streaming a couple months ago. Oh, and now I have Waze, but Waze doesn't work here on this track. I'll show you guys Nordschleife, so you can see. All right. Oh, gotta move a window here, otherwise I can't click go. Oh no, there's a glitch here on this car. It's a big glitch. It looks like a big rear view mirror in the center of it. We're gonna have to change cars, guys. Sorry. Let's pick another car then. The Porsche. Oh, that's you, Dovix. Yes, it did. They blocked my live stream, Dovix. They suspended my access to TikTok Live. I don't know if somebody reported because they got boo-boo when I make fun of them because they tell me to buy a real car, and then it automatically just, enforced a driving ban. Let me see here. Appeal approved. So we restored your live access. That was quick, but that was ridiculous, and you guys are losing points because of that. Here, I don't know if you guys will be able to see it. Turn. Appeal approved. Yeah, ridiculous. Yeah, maybe the part that says real car was their issue. So let me just go here, close the app and reopen it. Let's see if this one is not glitched. Nope, this one is perfect. And is the camera good? Yes, the camera's great. Preparing your TikTok Studio. Oh, I hate this app. Especially because now it's downloading an update. Alright, so without any further ado, while the other app is updating. Oh, Nohes has been working hard on it. Let me get the points here, where the points are able to be seen right here. I think is good. I'm just starting my TikTok live again because I got people there that watch me. It's unfair to them. I will play BeamNG a little bit before we turn off the live stream today. Just a few crashes so you guys can see it. Reminder, what are you yapping about now? Reminder, we encourage everyone to create and share original content. We do not allow users to publish or distribute content that infringes someone's copyright. I'm not doing that. What the heck are you guys talking about? These guys are nuts. I'm playing copyright-free music, and it's just insane. I'm gonna change the title of the live stream because maybe it's triggered because it says a simulator in a real car. Yes. So we'll say playing on a simulator. Got it? Tik Tok. Oh, it's too long. I'll just say it's a simulator. It is a simulator. Got it? Tik Tok. And now I can change the game because now I'm playing Assetto Corsa. Go live. We are on a Porsche. It's a Porsche 911. I can put the name of the car here on the dashboard. So Porsche 911 GT3 992. This is just outrageous. Well, let's go. Let's go. Let's turn on our wipers because we need them. Ooh, I missed this. Let's put here on the engine information. Oh, it's been a while. Oh, you gotta go to the quick freight. I forgot the name. Wow, I'm quick to forget things. Let me know. I think this volume is a little bit too loud now, right? This game is a little louder. So now, as you can imagine, it'll be a little bit harder for me to read the chat. Different from when I'm driving a truck, because driving a truck is a lot, slower than driving a car in Shutoku, which I think TikTok is gonna go bananas. TikTok is gonna go like, if they thought I was driving before, now they're gonna really think I am driving. And the worst thing is, I've seen people driving on live streams, and their live streams were running normal. Oops. It's raining, so it's a little bit harder for me to control. What app am I using for the Apple CarPlay? It's on my channel right there. You can download it. This app is called SimHub. And this is a dashboard that I made, and I made it available for you guys. You can download and you can use it. You can customize. You can do whatever you want. Fit through. Turn up the wiper. Yeah, it's raining really bad here in Japan. Ow, ow, ow. So you can turn off the traction control here. Let me turn it off. Traction control to 2, traction control off. Here, in order to find a good sweet spot for speed, you have to drive at around 120 to 140 miles an hour. This is a sweet spot so you can cut traffic in a good way, you know. Yeah, Assetto Corsa is way faster. The slow vibe is one thing that I really enjoy about the truck simulator. So we're gonna go one lap around here, and then we're gonna go to one lap around Nordschleife, and then we're gonna go to BeamNG a little bit, so I can please pretty much everybody. Drive in Germany. I don't have Germany here. I do have a few places. We're gonna drive in Nordschleife. That's in Germany. Whoop. A little bit too much gas. And thank you guys on the Red app for sticking around with me while Tik Tok was being dumb. You guys joining on Tik Tok, please know that Tik Tok sometimes thinks I'm really driving a car, which I'm not. Clearly, this is a simulator. And so they pretty much suspended my live stream a few minutes ago, and I had to appeal. But you see my gauge cluster shaking because the force feedback is actually so strong that it will cause my camera to move. Too fast. I don't like when it's too fast. I don't mind a little bit of water. I do that in real life as well. I don't like when the wipers are too fast. You guys are so quiet now. Come on, you can talk. Just because I can't read the chat as fast as when I'm driving a truck, it doesn't mean you guys don't have to talk. Hello, OPR. Yeah, in Germany they have no speed limit in the Autobahn, right? That should be pretty cool to drive one day. So we're cutting traffic here in Nohesi. And this server is the US server. We're gonna stop by the booth. No, we're not. This is not Truck Simulator. We can just go. Hello, land. Close. Pretty close. Too close indeed. Yes, you have 3 lives here on Nohesi. So you see the little black line here on the point system. So that black line is representing that I hit somebody one time. I can do that 3 times before they reset my numbers. So the purpose here on this game now is to cut traffic as fast as you can, as close as you can, without touching other cars. So it's very different from the truck game, where you just have to drive normal and respect the speed limit. Oops, see, now it's 2, but the numbers are still there. So I got 2 lines and just 1 red. How did I build my own gaming car? Evan? So, no, not Evan. Sorry, Howard. So Howard, you can find the tutorial step-by-step on the channel you are right now. So make sure you check out that video. If you like it, please subscribe and like the video so you can help reach more people. But I do have a tutorial there, and I'm making the tutorial for the electronics as well. So you guys can have every information you need to build set up just like this. What's my dream car right now, Land? I would buy, if I would trade one of my Volvos, I would buy the Cadillac CT5V Blackwing. I really like Cadillacs as well, and I think they're pretty awesome. What's the name of the game? It's called Assetto Corsa for PC. So we are in Assetto Corsa for PC, and we're driving in Shutoku Revival Project, which is a digital representation of a highway in Japan called Shuto Expressway. And they add traffic here, so you can cut traffic and drive all you want. There's like 180 kilometers, 190 kilometers of track here. And this is the Porsche 911, as you can see in my dashboard, in my cluster, right here. You stopped playing No Hesi because it's too laggy? Yeah, it do requires a powerful computer. What is my frame rate right now? I'm running 60 FPS. I think I did put as max as 60. Oops. But I'm running like 55, 60 FPS, and I have a 9950 X3D with a 4090. Granted, I'm running triple 4K, but yeah. What's the name of the game? This game is called Assetto Corsa. Oops. Ouch. Do you like old Beamers? Yes, I do like old Beamers. I prefer Volvos, but I do like BMWs. As we're going to go for the turn, we're going to go on a U-turn here in a second. Excuse me. I can use the turn signal here as well. Come on. And when you see the high beams light turn on there, that is the shift light. I programmed this game to use as a shift light instead of a high beams, unlike the truck simulator. And the handbrake works. Oops. Yeah, we're hitting cars left and right. You guys can tell that I suck at driving. I don't mind. How did you get the rig dash buttons to work? So, Arduinos, man. Arduinos are the key to the world, my friend. A bunch of Arduinos are connected and they act like a button box, if you will. So on my channel, I am making a tutorial for the Arduinos as well. I do have the tutorial up for the hardware. Wow, I understeered there. Too fast. It feels like real driving, yes. I don't have the G-forces here, so that is a point that simulators don't have, and I don't think we'll ever have G-forces. Unless we're going like with a crazy, insane, huge setup that throws you around, there's no way you can get like a G-force. I have the butt kicker here, shaking, but when I hit cars, you know, my RPMs are high, I can feel it. Arduinos are super cool, OPR, and I am using ChatGPT to help out with that because I don't know programming, and ChatGPT does. So I pretty much just ask him what I want, and I keep working on it until I get it working. But it's amazing. Ow, 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 ow. So if you're watching on the... Oh, wow, guys. Did you see that? That guy just popped in right here in front of me. That was a little bit glitchy, if you ask me. I was gonna say, if you're on the Tik Tok app and you really want to make sure you don't lose or miss my live streams, check out my purple app or the red app. I got banned once today, actually, because they thought I was driving. And well, if you guys don't want to miss it, just make sure if you have the purple app or the red app, you check it out. Or it's perfectly fine if you follow me there. But, you know, please know that there might be a possibility that they just cut my live stream because they think I'm driving. It's pretty silly if you ask me, but I don't make the rules. Yeah, that car popped out of nowhere, and it was sideways. Going too fast. The right speed here is at from 120 miles an hour, max 140. If I keep that and manage that, that should be good. Right here, this is the sweet spot. Checking my TikTok, see if I'm not banned yet. Oh, ow, 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 ow. You see, the purpose of this game is actually hit every car. No, I'm kidding. Of course not. But I do have a very decent points record here in the game. I think it's like 700. Did I get to 1 billion points? I think I got to 1 billion points one time. On a live stream. So I have proof of that. Oh, thank you, NetCherry. You can check out my tutorial on my channel exactly where you are. I gave you... Oh, it's so hard to read the messages while I'm driving here. Have I ever gone go-karting? That's what I was trying to find. Yes, I had a go-kart in Brazil. So I did have a go-kart in Brazil. And I actually competed for a while. I did pretty good. I was champion once in my city. But I wasn't the best one, and it's very expensive, and especially in Brazil, very expensive. So I sold my go-kart, and pretty much for a while I did some track days as well, but that got very expensive as well, so I had to give that up. Sadly, your wheel does not have any force feedback. Oh man, Evan, they're so cheap nowadays. You can get like a nice force feedback wheel for about 200 bucks, dude. Have I tried BeamNG? Yes, I have. I actually have more hours playing BeamNG in the simulator than any other game. We're gonna go there after Nordschleife. We're gonna go for one lap in Nordschleife. Ah, that was very tight. Oh, we are going to survive this? I don't know. We're almost back at the pit, so once we get to the pits, we're going to reload the game and we're going to go to Nordschleife. And then we're going to go for one lap in Nordschleife, and then we're going to go to BeamNG, crash a little bit, and then I got to end my live stream because I'm pretty hungry. And my wife should be coming back home soon. So we're going to have lunch. Ooh. I keep saying I'm going to keep within this 120 miles an hour to 140, and I was doing like 160 miles an hour. Like I keep promising to myself I'm going to behave. Thank you for the follow, guys. I really appreciate that, especially on the Red app where you guys are watching right now, because like today my live stream was banned on TikTok because they thought I was driving. Can you believe that? This is, you know, a statement for all of those who come here and say, oh, this is not realistic at all. Yeah, please tell that to TikTok. Their automatic moderation. Almost at the end of this run. You see here, I did about 40 miles. So there's about 20 miles each way on this highway here. Just about. And it's a beautiful day in Japan. This is the car I'm driving, a Porsche. As you can see there, written on my dashboard. That's a funny way to describe it. But they do pay you money too, so that's why I gotta, you know, I still continue there. I have nearly 200,000 followers on TikTok, so that helps a little bit as well. That's the only thing they have working for them. That was smooth. And we're back at the pits. So the handbrake, it works. If I pull the handbrake, it'll do handbrake stuff. Awesome, guys. Let's go to Nordschleife for a lap. So this is the car. Let me show you guys the car. Which was the button? Was it this one? No. Is it this one? I forgot. There was a button here that would change the camera that I could move around. I forgot which one is this, but you can see the car a little bit. Awesome. Let's go. I'm at the pits. Right. Why is it not? Oh, my mouse was not clicked on there. All right, let's go to Nordschleife. We're gonna go into server. Just for the sake of it. Next car, Volvo S60R. Ah, man, they don't have an S60R in this game, dude. In this server. They have in the game, but it's not available for... Oh, let's go with the Resto mod, 911. I like this car. Oh, that's why it's been popping up. Am I sitting in my car? No, Elite. I am sitting in my home office. That's why I can stretch and I can go as far as my arm can go. Huh. Yeah, so I've seen pretty much everything now. Really? It's raining here in Nordschleife? I guess it is. So now we have the map, and the map works here because it's a track. So you see Waze? Yes, sir. This one, no. This one does not have ABS. So we're gonna go in the race in the water. My steering wheel was turned as I just destroyed my wheels here. It's going over the every bump possible. So let's go. This game is called Assetto Corsa, and we're now in Germany in the track called Nürburgring. We're gonna have to drive a little bit slower because it's raining, very wet. And I have to avoid the apexes because it's very wet around the apex. Yeah, it's raining again. Like this game likes rain. Slow here, especially in the rain, as I go too close to the apex in the water. Yeah, now we're gonna go take, there's a big straight here that you have to take your foot off because otherwise you can take off, like literally. I don't know if you guys seen that movie, the Gran Turismo movie. That accident the guy has is right here. So he goes here, and then on this uphill here, his car just takes off and turns like this. So I have to take off the foot a little bit there so I can go around and not fly. And now it's, you know, flat out. If it wasn't raining, I could continue flat out here, but it's raining, so I gotta start a little earlier and close here to the apex. Right about the end of this apex, slow down to about third gear here, going far away from the apex because it's raining, and now it's flat out. Now you can just pretty much go as fast as you can without crashing. That's the trick. And then you start slowing here. Third gear. And you get ready to go really slow here on this turn. As my little seal here just moves a little bit, so I had to fix my gear shifter. And it's flat out. And then, hello, Barbara. Am I float chipping? What chipping? Flat chipping? What? No, I'm doing like heel and toe. That's why you see my right leg doing this, because I brake and I hit the accelerator as I am downshifting. So this rev matches, especially in a 911 old as this one. And now here, you just hold the brake a little bit, go around here, and then you go down here, just kind of manage your speed. Then down here you start braking just about here, because this is one of the slowest corners, especially in the rain, because it's downhill. And then you manage here, you go down. I do remember you, Barbara. And then just about here, slow down, third gear, flat out. Right here, slow down again. Missed the apex there. Now flat out again. And then we're gonna, usually it's flat out. Let's see if we can go flat. No, I couldn't. On that sign, you go down to third gear. Don't go too close because it's raining, and then now you step on it. Because it's a big, long curve, but it's straight. So you can go flat out, and it's uphill. And yeah, usually if it's not raining, you can go flat, but not in the rain. Am I on the fastest? Yes, I am. Slow down a little here. Go over here, slow down here. Usually you can get away with the 5th, but I should have gone to 4th gear. So we're gonna go now here, slow down a little bit, go over the apex there. And then we're gonna go to the carousel, which is one of the most famous parts of Nordschleife. So we go around here, not too close to the apex because it's raining. And here's the famous carousel. So enter the carousel, a little bit too fast there, I had to slow down a little bit. And we go flat out. And here, just take a little bit off because otherwise we go to that wall. Slow down here. 3rd. Oh, don't do that, kids. Slow down here. Then 4th. And then we're going to go down to 3rd here. And we go close here, but not too close. Usually you go over this apex here. And then here, slow down to 3rd. Manage your speed here, and 3rd again. Just a little touch and a brake here. Turn right, don't do that again. All-wheel drive cars. Yes, my real-life Volvo S60R is all-wheel drive. But the fun ones are rear-wheel drive, right? Ooh, just a little bit too much there. So now we're going around here. This is a very fun part of the track. And here usually you can go flat out, but not in a rain like this, and not in this 911. And here we slow to 3rd, 4th I mean, 5th, oh, can't do words, 4th, step down, and we're gonna go through the last, couple last turns. And just about now, just slow down a little here, and then you manage your speed during the rain. Because usually you can go flat here. And by the Audi sign here, that's where the lap will end. And we did a 7 minutes and 5 seconds, and my best time here was 6 minutes and 30 seconds. Oh, they do sound good, don't they? Yeah, I gotta fix this. There's a little rubber thing here that keeps moving around. But yeah, that's the Nordschleife with the ways working. So yeah, let's go to BeamNG a little bit, and then I'm gonna end the live stream because I'm hungry. I'm very hungry. All right, so close this guy here. We don't need the Discord app. Oops, no, opening. So let's go to BeamNG. It's been a while since I've driven BeamNG. And BeamNG has one problem. Their triple support is not very good. So I usually just run a single on this one. Although it's opening up 3. Yeah, we'll see. Or it's not opening in. Oh, there it is. It's on the other TV here. I might need to change. There's graphics. Where's the display? There we go. It is doing the multi-monitor render. I don't know why. I usually use borderless windows. Okay, let's turn off the multi-monitor. Okay, so where shall we crash? How much does the whole rig cost? About $700, the rig. How do you make the tachometer and GPS work with the game? So they're different processes. The GPS is a sim hub dashboard, and the tachometer is a Arduino. Young M, I have 4 cars, kid, and I also drive, obviously, for 25 years now, and I never had a ticket, and I also fly airplanes. Like real airplanes, not just simulators, you know, Young. But you do you. You can be just hating on random people on TikTok and thinking you're doing like wonders. How much the whole rig cost? I answered that. Oh yes, thank you, the Lightning Gazelle, for answering that. So let's go with the free roam. All right, where should we crash? Let's crash in downhill destruction. I like this one. Let's take this one. I can do a career mode one day, Evan, but not today. I'm not gonna go live streaming for much longer now. Where am I from? I'm from Brazil, born in Brazil, raised in Brazil, and I live in Florida. All right, so let's see, what car are we going to drive here? Downhill. So let's pick another car because I don't like this. Let's get, do the Cadillac still work? Let's try the Cadillac. Let's go with a hearse. So that's a hearse. Big hearse. Oh, we gotta release the... They're so realistic. There you go. Look at this beautiful hearse. Let's close it off. Close the door. Let's adjust the inside camera here, because this game is annoying. What's my dream car? Right now, I'd say a Cadillac. The CT5, the Blackwing. Go a little lower here. A little more realistic. A little up. There we go. We see the hood. We see everything. That looks just about right for me. It's a manual car. Who asked that? Thank you, TW. What happened to the gauges? So the gauges will reset every time you change games. They need to reset. So this car is automatic. So automatic cars in the game, I set 1 as parking and then 2 as drive. Let's go. I'm driving a Cadillac hearse. And we're gonna flip here. Right here. Wow. Ooh. Wow. That will not buff out. Is there a Ford? Yes, there is Fords. Mr. Car Guy, where you can get this? You need to build one for yourself, and you can find all the information you need on my channel on the Red app. So you can just go there, watch my tutorial. It's 45-minute long, and then I will also release the tutorial for the electronics. So every button here works, and you can get those to work as well. I forgot which one goes back and which one resets. Yeah, that was the position restore, which is not what I really wanted. So we're gonna have to go on the map and go back to the beginning of the downhill here. Quick travel, and then we're gonna have to set it up again. So this one sets up, the other one restores. Now remember, because I forget the button. Do you have any graphics mod, or is it just super high resolution? It's just 4K, Mariette. This game, I don't have any mods right now. So let's go on third person now for the crash, because from the inside, it's cool and all, but this game is actually made to be played outside, right? So let's try to miss that. Let's try to keep going. Let's see how fast we can go before we crash. Oh, no, that's not what I meant to do. Oh, this is like almost the same crash as the previous one. Ouch. Let's see if I can get down. Hey, Mobile, I'm good. How are you? Can you play online? Yes, this game can be played online, but I'm not playing online today. That's a literal coffin car. Yes. I think you can put a coffin inside. Let's go, and back out the camera. There you go. Oh. Let's jump here. Whee! Let's put the slow motion. Slow down more time. I can slow down with my steering wheel. And there we go. That's beautiful. Am I a pilot? I'm not licensed yet. I have 70 hours flying a Cessna 150. I did solo, I did my cross country, but I'm still working on to get my pilot's license. Let's let the... Ooh. I love this game in terms of physics. Look at the... all the wheel hubs flying over. We're gonna go like right through us. Let go. Yeah. Nice. Oh, thanks, MH. I'm very lucky. I have an amazing flight instructor. She is great, and she helps me out a lot. And she's super safe. That's one thing that I, was looking for. So let's try the other ramp. Oh, I can put the XC90. But I'm driving a Volvo S60R, just so you know. Not a XC90. I do have all of them here. When is the next stream? I think it's going to be Monday, because tomorrow I'm going to travel to Orlando. I'm going to be at my dad's house. Alright, let's go. Oh yeah, this is this one. So we got to go kind of cool here on this hill, and then we're going to step on. Flat out. There we go. Woohoo! Yes. Success. Let's go to the ramp. If we can manage. Come on, come on. Yes. Woohoo! Wahoo! This is BeamNG. And I'm slow motion right now. Whee! Oh, I missed the mark. Jonathan, what's my setup called? I don't think it has a name. It's just the, it's just a Volvo interior playing a simulator. Oh, I'm still on slow motion. Alright, back. Let's go with another car. Let's take the Volvo. What did you choose a Volvo, Jay Suk? So I love Volvos. I have 3 Volvos in my garage right now. I have this one. Let's crash this one. I have exactly this one. It's a Volvo S60 T8. And I do have a Volvo S60 T5, exactly the same model. But my car has the same wheels and the same everything. It's the same. It's exactly this car. This car is like my real car. Where can you get the Sim Hub thing? On my channel, Evan. Check out my tutorial. So let's crash my beautiful Volvo. Let's try to go to the ramp. I gotta slow down here so I don't go flying crazy. As it did fly a little bit crazy. That was not the plan. Ah! No. No cookie for me. We managed to get to the ramp. Thank you, Twister Tamer, for following. Let's go to the other ramp. Yes, Geo, it does have 12 Newton meters of force feedback. Let's update the starting point here. So, right here. There you go. Oh, that was a jump. Let's keep going. This game is called BeamNG. And we're going to go on a flip here. Ooh. Let's put on slow motion as we go over my beautiful Volvo. I have the exact same Volvo in the same color with the same wheels in my garage right now. Thank you, co-producer. Oh, that broke down a lot. Ooh, Volvos are safe, but I don't think anyone would survive that. Ouch. At this point, you're just a passenger. Oh, nice. You have an XC60 T8, so you know how powerful these engines are. They are super awesome, dude. Let me get an XC90 here. A lot of people will say Volvos are slow. They never driven a Volvo T8. V60, where's my XC90? Right here. Let's get the T8R design. Hey, bye, Barbara. All right, now we're driving a Volvo XC90 T8. Beautiful car. Oh, we gotta release the hood. I always forget that. So the T8, for those who don't know, depends. And if you're talking about up to 2022, they do have a 4-cylinder turbo, supercharged, and electric motor in the car that produces just around 415 horsepower. And the Volvo S60 T8 can actually go from 0 to 60 in 4 seconds. So they're pretty good. So let's go downhill with this guy. Oh, it sounds mean. Ooh, that's not what I wanted to do. There you go. Let's do the flip. Just in 2 wheels. There we go. Slow motion. I love that slow motion. If I could, I would put that Time in a Bottle song right now, but they would just give me a copyright strike on that song on the Red app. Oh, we're gonna land on its wheels now. We're not. Oof. But that's not a lot of damage considering, oh, we're gonna hit that wall right here. Oh, we just barely missed it. Oh, we got the rear bumper. That's an overlap crash. Those are one of the worst crashes you can go. Ow. Yeah, I think you'd be history in this car right now. Oh, you know what we can do? Oh yeah, that's not Assetto Corsa. I changed the game while I was doing. Hey, bye, Evan. So we're gonna go straight onto the wall. Ooh, we got fire. Yeah. Pretty bad crash, guys. Don't go jumping around with your Volvos. That's the lesson for today. So let's crash onto... There's another place here we can go. Can you go in first person? Yes, you can. I'll show you in a second. But you gotta set up every time on this game. It's very annoying. So let me go. We're gonna crash here. So let's put the car here. Let's get this as our new starting point. Let's go on the inside. Got it. Yeah, it's good enough. Not perfect. Oh, click the reset button. When I do that. Yeah, about here. There we go. Let's go. The Volvos are sleepers. Yes, I totally agree. I was driving a truck in the first 2 hours of this live stream, and I've been driving other things in the past hour. I'm on automatic, I forgot. So we're gonna crash straight into a wall as fast as we can. So we're doing 173, 76 miles an hour. Our speedometer is maxed out. And I'm gonna put slow motion just before 160 miles. We're slowing down a little. And can go a little more. There we go. Let's go outside for this beautiful crash. So just like one of those TV crash tests. Slow down a little further. And boom. Can you survive a 200 kilometers an hour plus crash on a Volvo straight into a wall? No, you can't. I don't think you can. Yep. Nope. I don't think the survival rate would be very good with this one. Alright, now we're gonna have one more crash and then I'm gonna end the live stream, and the only reason is I'm starving. I really wanna go eat. So, let's put traffic here so we can crash with somebody else. I forgot. Yes, eat. Put the traffic, spawn, normal. Oh, they're gonna have those police cars that are just like gonna block the road, but in any case. Yes, Jason, and I'm ending my live stream, Jason. I'm sorry. Loading here. Thank you for the follow, Gabe. Thank you, Mark. Let's go. We're on a Volvo XC90. Let's see if we crash onto a car. Ooh, there's a crash here already. Oh, wow. That was not what I was expecting. Ow. Yeah, the police cars are glitched in my game. So they start, with no wheels. Oh, the car's working. Yeah, that's a Volvo. It's a tank. Life of Prey. Oh man, I'm hungry, man. I need to eat. We can do one in first person. Let's go downhill in first person. Not as fun in first person in this game because the fun thing here is to see the crash. I do play every other game in first person. Yes, I'm still live streaming. Oh, we gonna have to just go away. Here. Oh man, let's put a slow motion. Yeah, now we're gonna go. No, we're gonna crash inside, first person. Kaboom! See, it's not as much fun. You see like the window cracks and a few wood artifacts, but if you're outside, that's where the magic. Like look at the metal bent. Look at the windshield crack. Look at the side view mirror just still lighting up as it's disconnected from the car. Let's let go the... Oh, we're connected. We're forever connected, me and this fella here. Yeah. Is the engine working? Yeah, it's a tank, guys. See? The engine is still working. So if we reset the car, I think it's this one. Yes. Ah, it resets the car. No, that's not what I meant to do, but in any case. All right, let's do one more and then I'll end. I'm sorry, guys. I gotta eat. I'm very hungry. Let's change the car then. Let's change the car. Oops. I'll do that. Let's do one more. Devin, you sent me a little heart. You can choose the car. What car do you want from my list? Let me open the card list here. You can choose the car. And let's hope it's working. So I have a few cars that are the same from the game, but I have a BMW 3 Series, 5 Series, a BMW E36. I have old style cars. I have a Cadillac. I have a minivan. I have a DeLorean. It in my car? Oh, no, I gotta have lunch with my family, man. The Caprice. I have Bus. I have a Ford Mustang. Gavril. The Honda Civic. What else? Oldsmobile. A lot of Volvos. A Golf GTI. Ford. Devin, you can choose. Let me see if Devin's still here. He gave me a little heart and I'll let him choose. What's the game called? It's BeamNG. Okay, so he's not choosing. So we'll go with an S60 P3. The Polestar. Let's get the sedan version of it. Beautiful Volvo in blue, Polestar blue. I love this color. Color combo was super nice. All right, let's go. Central. And we're gonna crash onto the wall if I can get there. Let's see if I can get there. Let's get ready to put slow motion here if I miss the mark. Oh, we're gonna miss the mark. And those two cars, they just went in front of me. And boom. Coming through. That's so cool. I love the crash model on this game. We're gonna go like a wrecking ball onto that pickup truck here, the white one. Ooh, there we go. Straight onto the bed. Flipping over, crushing the passengers inside. That will buff out. Yes, it will. Now we're going over the front of that pickup truck. And let's let go now the slow motion. Let's see the wreck unfold. Ooh. Yeah, that'll buff out. I think the driver's okay. Oh, we were hit by the wheel. Is the car still on? Oh, the car's still on. And drives. Ah, Volvos are tanks, guys. Oh, look at that. And we're driving at 100 miles an hour. Ooh. Did it kill? It did not. Car's still working. It doesn't move because we're connected to this minivan forever. but the all-wheel drive is kind of working. This map is called Downhill Destruction, Eric. Alright guys, I'm tired, I'm hungry, been live streaming for the past 3 hours. I hope to see you guys on Monday. I'm not gonna live stream tomorrow, that's for sure, because I'm gonna be in Orlando at my dad's house. And then Monday, I'm gonna be back home, and I'm gonna live stream. I mean, it depends. Tomorrow night, if depending on how it goes, I could live stream. But don't take my word for it. I'll live stream if I live stream. I hope you guys follow. If you're not following, consider following. Check out my Red App channel, YouTube channel. I can say that now because I'm gonna cut the TikTok. Make sure you check out my channels if you're on TikTok, especially because TikTok today cut my live stream because they thought I was driving. So you never know when that was gonna happen. So check out my purple app, which is Twitch, YouTube. I have a tutorial on YouTube, and you can check out how to build one of these. So make sure you check out my other social media, check out my channels, and ask questions if you have them. Have an awesome weekend, guys. Stay safe. Don't do crazy stuff like this in real life. Just do it on a simulator and have fun. Hope to see you guys on Monday. Take care.